So, would anyone like to do the recap?
Sure.
It went down.
Sure, because I kind of fucked us over. But it's fine. So, let me pull up my little notes here. We
Oh,
found
that's right.
we found Sylvie in a cage. We got Sylvie out of the cage. We ran her home on the back of my brother. We found a huge woolly mammoth beside pieces of its old master.
We made friends with said woolly mammoth.
We made friends with said woolly mammoth.
Poppy made friends with said woolly.
Yeah, it wasn't us. We found the symbol of East Haven on one of the cloaks that was left behind from the one that had killed it. We had learned the giant's name was Gargai. We found out that the woolly mammoth's name is Norsu. I have a Chwinga corpse in my cloak. I forgot about that. We found 3 kobolds. Yeah, it's in my cloak. We found 3 kobolds in the meeting room named Holgi, Zilbo, and Snort.
I forgot.
Poppy adopted 3 of them.
I'm found in a chest a potion of cold resistance and a bottle of thyme extract.
Which creates more cold potions and nothing else.
Yep.
Yep.
Sylvie and Alistair's mom gave us a pair of boots that my brother didn't deem to, give his sister. Gave it to essentially like his crush, I guess. The speaker of the town of Dugan's Hole, a human woman named Edgra Dormut, is a kind of a bitch. I had a dream on a large lake. It looks like a group of 4 to 5 fishermen that have dragged a boat onto the ice to fish. Then we all see their heads turned, as if their attention has been drawn elsewhere as they walk into a cave. And it is the lake in East Haven. There has been 3 murders in 3 different towns in the past 3 weeks.
Ay.
We found a paper with the Frost Maiden symbol underneath the pillow of the most recent deceased, as well as it was also under the pillow that we found in another one, or at least it was in the house. And this one has several round stab wounds on the body, several defensive wounds. Shandar, Froth, and Nessa are the current speaker of the town of Goodmead. Then we go and we find this caravan of some people, and our raccoon goes a sleuthin' and finds a body that looks similarly killed with large round things, and so I whisper a little thing to my brother. He goes back. I turn invisible. He poofs back into a human and lights them both on fire. And that's where we ended.
Yep. That's what you missed on Glee.
I haven't gotten to do a recap for any campaign in so long because my main one, we've just decided the one guy remembers so much. And it had begun back when I took detailed notes, so the others of us are not allowed. He will cut us off if we try.
Great recap.
Thank you.
Love it. Love it.
I try real hard.
Well,
Very thorough.
I think where we had left off, I asked for an initiative roll.
Oh yeah, and I was trying to drag the body out of the cart.
So, okay, Jasper, you are going to be on the, back, closer to the carts, but about 15 to 20 feet away from Azurite. And the rest of the party was walking forward. You guys didn't stop to tell anyone this plan was going on, so they're about 45 feet away from the caravan at this point.
Did we not run up to help everybody get out?
It was the thing that you guys were on the way to do so when we ended it.
Yeah, he just set the fire when we ended the session, so no one had really had a chance to react yet.
Okay.
But so everyone hears the roar of flames start crackling, and the sound of several dogs baying and
Dogs.
howling. It's off to a rough start already. So, if everyone will roll initiative for me.
Let me get. I'm gonna do this little session using my incredibly miniature dice.
Okay.
You want us to post it in chat or call it out?
Posting in chat will probably be easier.
At least
Not great.
we'll see how long this lasts before I just go to online, because I don't want to bring out my dice tray.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Wrong
I'm
one.
also
Oh, well.
going to be rolling on D&D Beyond all night tonight.
Alright, so both of those suck, so they're being put away. However, we gotta use them.
Dirt
So-
20. Okay, that works.
I have a question. There was
Yes.
something we had established with my other campaign of if you roll like a nat 20 or a crit fail, does they count as, like for the crit fail, does they count as strictly a 1 and then strictly a 20, or do you add to it?
On what do you mean?
On initiative only. Like if you roll a 1, is it only a 1? Or do you add your initiative?
You add your dexterity to it still. So you add your initiative bonus
I guess
to it
like
still.
what I'm mainly wondering is does that mean you automatically go last, or say like if you with your initiative bonus you end up having higher than somebody else?
It would I feel like your initiative bonus is there for a reason. So even if you rolled a 1 and still had like a +5 to your initiative and ended up getting higher than someone else, you would go before them.
Remember,
It's just-
rolling a 1 is the equivalent of it's the worst you can do.
Yeah.
So if the worst you can do is still better than someone's best, it is what it is.
Yep.
Just because we had that
Poppy, what's your
conversation
dex?
on my last session, because
What?
somebody had rolled a 1, but their initiative had made them like
Because
technically
we have the same
higher.
initiative.
Yep, I'm waiting for people to stop. I have an 18.
Which chat are we doing this in?
20.
I didn't know.
So Ima, you would go first.
Yeah.
Here, we'll go in this one. We'll go in just the general chat.
It's all because I'm doped up.
One.
Doped up
Oh.
on mutagens.
Yeah.
Okay, and will someone please roll for Andy?
Ooh, that was really good, actually. Hold on, let me pull up her sheet. Andy goes first.
What'd she
No.
roll?
Never mind, I lied. No, she's got a dirty 20 as well. But her
What's
dex is 12. So they go
after you?
Third.
Poppy?
third.
Okay.
That was my bad. I looked at the proficiency bonus instead of initiative.
You're fine. So, oh god. All right.
Yep.
So, as the rest of the party kind of turns around to the noise and chaos going on behind them, you can all, those of you that are about, 30, 45 feet away, you can all see the taller of the assistants that is working with Torga, the one that has the scarily, eerily frozen colored blue eyes. You
Oh,
see
great.
his head whipped towards where you presume Azurite to be. And you see him snap his fingers and disappear, but the area in front of you is now heavily obscured by ice.
God damn it!
Azurite, he is going to Misty Step directly in front of you.
Uh-huh.
It makes 2 attacks.
Yeah.
I'm
rolling
sorry,
with
brother.
online dice, so I don't know. The first one is going to be A 21 to hit,
Oh yeah, you know what? That hits.
and the second one is going to be an 11 to
watch
hit.
me be the one that gets my brother killed.
That one misses.
Okay, so just one hit.
Yeah.
Okay. That is going to be 11 points of cold damage.
Is it now? Okay.
And he's in your face at the moment, but Ima, you are up next.
Okay. So we're 45 feet away. How far are we away from where this guy teleported to?
So he just teleported to behind the cavern, so you're about 50 feet away from him.
And the area in front of us is obscured by ice.
It's kind of like it followed him a little bit. So when he moved, the ice kind of moved forward, but you get the feeling that it is around a certain feet around him is heavily obscured by ice. But it is about 30, it extends to about 30 feet in front of you.
Cool. So can I see? So no, it's behind the caravan, so I can't see Azrai.
You cannot know. Not the ice. You could see him before, but the ice is too heavily obscuring you to see anything through it.
It's just me, Poppy, and I cannot remember Danny's character because I usually just look at this Discord.
Andy.
I'm just gonna look over at those two and be like, "Wish me luck."
The fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna go 30 feet forward, face step behind the caravan. And let's take an attack. Why not? Or what is this? Is this a bonus or an action that allows me to do? It's a bonus action which I've already used. Okay. Whip out. I'm gonna make an attack. So is this done at disadvantage then, if it's obscured?
Melee attacks are not at disadvantage.
Okay, perfect. Oh, come on. That was almost a 20. That's a 15 to hit.
That hits.
He's going to take 10 points of slashing.
Okay.
And, because I've activated this before, a single point of fire.
Okay.
Just to let him know it's there.
Gotcha.
Yes, we're going full arson.
And that's my
any fire spells.
That's my thing used. Yeah, I don't know. I was going to initially attack him, and then he attacked our people, and I was like, well, all right. I guess we've woken up today and chosen violence. I'm kind of okay with it.
Ay.
That's my turn.
Poppy, it is now your turn.
Oh god. Yeah, I turn around and I see people just smacking people. And I'm very confused. So is there an ice wall? Where?
Is an ice wall about 30 feet in front of you that's kind of obscuring what's going on behind the caravan. Right now you can see Torga, who hasn't really had a chance to like recover or act on this, but she is like readying herself to continue back behind. It looks like there's a heavy commotion, and you just watch Ima disappear to the back half of the caravan.
Can I get closer and destroy the ice wall? Like 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna walk up to it, because I have 35 feet of movement, and just slam my fist into it, and you see like 30 feet of it just shatter.
So it is only still remaining about 5 feet on top of Azurite and the man that cast it originally.
Okay. Do I have a bonus action? No.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. So Andy is going to kind of not really know what's going on. But feeling the spirit of everything, she will.
Picking up on the vibe.
She will cast Sacred Flame.
Yeah. Heck yeah,
Okay.
arson. I mean, it's radiant, but it's still flame. I count it.
Yeah, it counts.
Okay, he failed the save, so he's gonna take 4 points of radiant damage. And that will be it for Andy. So, Torga's next. Damn it, that's also me. Torga is going to reach underneath kind of where she had her belongings stored and hoist a large sword. She's going to move 20 feet towards you, Ima, and she doesn't her belongings are now destroyed. She feels very enraged in this moment. She is going to make 3 attacks against you, Ima.
Oh,
perfect. Feels very enraged. That's not good.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That vase.
Okay, only one of them hits if it makes it feel any better.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it was a nat 20.
oh fuck.
So it's wait, no, so it's only just as if 2 of them hit.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
She rolled like a 2 and a 3 on her other ones.
Hey, well.
So that is not very much damage. You'll be fine, I promise. 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And she's just gonna kind of position you, but she positions herself between you and Sephic, who is her bodyguard, the one going after Azurite in this moment.
For fuck's
So
sake.
okay, so it's me, her, Sephic.
Yes.
Okay.
And then next up it is Azurite.
So everyone's getting really close together now, yes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to wild shape into a dire wolf and make an attack against Sephic, a bite attack. So
how do you spell that?
Sephek.
1 second.
Nope. If you come in, you're gonna be on camera.
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, Grandma.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Danny's
Where
waving
are
at you.
we?
Hello.
That's Dan. That's Caitlin.
Hi.
That's Kira. And that's Josh.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
She can't hear you.
Oh, it's Grandma.
They can hear you though.
And
That
it's
is-
Grandma.
It's Grandma.
Hell yeah, Grandma.
6 points.
Oh,
And-
you got a heart from Danny, Grandma. Danny says that.
Strength saving throw.
That strength check though.
Is your D&D group?
Yes.
That is a 19.
It passes, no problem.
Okay.
Sorry.
Fucking
Can we talk
zero.
about the 0?
What
Hi,
happened?
Grandma, I love you.
Man,
What happened? I missed something.
Az got a 0 strength roll.
Why?
How?
Rolled a 2 and then
it's his
their
dump stat.
modifier is -2.
Oh no.
That's a rip.
Fuck.
What were you trying to do?
Don't worry about it.
Is that your turn, Azurite?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. So you currently have 4 dogs within melee of you.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 2 separate groups to roll for them.
Doggies go now.
Yes. So, what is their stat block? Oh, I have so many open right now. They have advantage.
How many dogs?
The first one is an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Fuck.
There are 4. The second one is a 8.
That does not hit.
Okay. Okay, you take 6. Wait. 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Doing fine, doing fine.
And then it is Jasper's turn. You are on. Okay, so where you are positioned at this moment, you're kind of 20 feet to the side of everyone else. So you can see both sides. You can see everyone has gathered around on this side where it is Ima and Sefik and Azurite, and you can see Poppy on the other side of the caravan, but you're about 20 feet away from either side right now.
However, I am invisible. Fuck. So I'm 20 feet from either side?
Yes.
How many people are trying to kill my brother?
At the moment, it is just Sefik trying to kill your brother, but he still has the ice wind kind of blowing around him that is still kind of almost obscuring him from your vision. But it's just like 5 feet around him, so just, where he is.
How much of the body have I dragged out before initiative had started?
You've got about half the body out. Like, it's still like most of the weight is still in it, so it wouldn't just continue falling out. But it's mostly out.
Would it take my action to pull it out, or could it take my movement?
For you to pull it, you would have half movement.
I just want to get it out of the cart.
Okay.
I'll use up my half movement if it'll still save me my action and bonus action.
Okay, you still have your action and bonus action.
I pull it out of the cart. I will bonus action Hunter's Mark on Sefik, which will let me add a d6, and then I will shoot him.
Okay, you do have disadvantage because of the ice around him.
How far away is he from me?
You moved forward 35 feet, so about 10, 15 feet in front of you.
Okay.
So wait, I'd only have 15 feet of movement left. And they're 20 feet. Okay, no, my other plan wouldn't work. I'm gonna shoot him.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. So, let me see. We're rolling this. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Fuck. Well then, because this was on a hit. Whenever you hit. But that does drop my invisibility because I had made an attack. So I will then just ready another arrow
Okay.
standing at this body. And I'm just there.
So the two other attendants that were there, so Torga was who hit you, Ima. She's the head of the caravan. And Sefik is 20 feet from Jasper right now.
Cool. Thank you.
The other two kind of like hired bodyguards that were traveling with them are watching this chaos go around them, and they'll kind of sigh, looking really, really disinterested, but also they're getting paid for this. And one of them will hoist their weapons, and they're both going to start breaking towards the two off on the side. So Poppy and Jasper, they're moving towards you. Poppy
Hi.
Kill me. I feel bad about what I've caused.
does a 22 hit.
Fuck my life. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, a 22 hits.
You never know these days.
Yeah, that's fair.
You take 3 points of slashing damage.
Great.
That's not too bad.
That's not bad.
And then Jasper,
You said 2 points or 3 points?
3 points.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
That is my AC, so yes.
Okay.
If it meets it,
It
it
beats
beats it.
Don't worry, you also take 3 points of damage.
Wow.
You're rolling real good on those attack rolls, but real bad on the actual ones that matter. Let's keep that up.
I hope so. Back at the top of the initiative count, it is Sefik's turn again. He is going to take another 2 strikes against you,
Did I at least
Azurite.
get his attention?
Nah.
Because, like,
Not
if I
really.
was, like, real close, I feel like it would have gone past him.
He probably saw the arrow. His perception's high enough that he definitely saw the arrow, but in this moment, he does not care.
He don't care. He's gonna focus on the person who actually lit the fire.
Azurite, does a 24 hit?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's 10 more than you needed.
Stop it!
And then, does
Your
a
dice are being
16
revoked.
hit?
Does what now?
Does a 16 hit?
That also hits.
Okay. The first hit...
Is your AC not 17?
It's 14 when I'm a dire wolf.
Oh,
It also gives him a little pocket of HP to use, though.
Yes.
that is true.
on the first hit, you take 10 points of cold damage.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead.
On the second one, you take 9 points of cold damage.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Ow.
This dog is looking very hurt. Very
Oh.
hurt.
It's the thing about moon druids. You gotta kill them 3 times.
Yes.
And also,
Emma,
you have a couple of potions of cold resistance, so if you get knocked out of that wolf form, I suggest take a chuggin'. My turn, right?
yes.
Yee.
Okay, do me a favor. Tell me how accurate that is.
That's pretty accurate.
Okay, beautiful, because the map's about to change quite a bit.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna kind of look at the group and go, we need help? Yes?
It's looking
I guess
it.
technically the only person I can see is Azurite. And I guess Jasper. I'm going to take up.
I'm not even on the map.
No, because you're on the left-hand side. The only
I'm
reason
just
why I
like,
wanted to
for
draw
fuck's
this
sake.
side of the map is because I'm going to take out my Charm of Animal conjuration, and I'm going to conjure 8 Velociraptors.
What the fuck?
Velociraptors are challenge rating quarter.
Do you have any reason why you would have seen velociraptors before?
I mean, you never know with blood hunters.
So you know personally because of my thing that I have done a lot of traveling.
You're right. You're right. There.
So they're like, I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm going to conjure velociraptors basically anywhere that would help flanking Seth and Torga. And I believe there are actually 5, 6, 7 spots around us that would make flanking possible. That I can see, obviously, I drew an impromptu grid.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to bring them all around, and yeah, I'm going to be like, I guess I'm going to look towards Puppy Azurite. And I saw him try to use strength for something. And I'm like, who we pushing over, boy? Who we pushing over?
I'm gonna nudge towards Cephik and whine.
Nudge towards Cephik.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up towards Cephik, and the pupils of my eyes spread out to the full iris, and I'm going to activate my Blood Curse of Bloated Agony.
Mm-hmm.
And you choose a creature that can see within 30 feet of you. Until your next turn for the duration, that creature has disadvantage on strength and dex checks and takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack on its turn.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, this is a bad idea. This is a Oh, this is bad. Yeah, I'm going to amplify it. Fuck it.
Uh-oh.
Just roll low. Yes, baby! Oh, there is a god, and he has a sick sense of humor. Okay. So basically, it lasts for a minute. He can do a DC 5 con saving throw, or DC 15, sorry. Con saving throw at the end of his turns to get out of it. Then, would you like me to roll initiative for my pack of velociraptors?
They will just act on your initiative.
Okay, perfect.
Easy.
Okay, so I'll put the 8th one 2 squares behind me next to the one wolf. Because they get advantage on all of their attacks, and they have multi-attack because of pack tactics.
So my only kind of like thought here, because I hear you, velociraptors are cold-blooded reptiles. So the ones that are attacking Cephik are in that ice hail storm. So
Okay.
could it be a straight roll instead of with advantage or disadvantage?
Okay. Yeah.
That makes sense.
If you want that to like cancel each other out, then that works.
The
Also,
ones attacking Torga would still have the advantage for the yeah.
of typical creatures, if they are magical, like
If they count as magic, then they should be fine.
I don't know if they do.
I have never cast that spell.
Each beast is also considered fey.
Okay, yeah, so you can roll with advantage then.
Okay, cool. So this is going to be a lot of rolling, and I apologize. Because there's a bite attack and a claw attack. Oh my god, why isn't it? Monsters of the Multiverse. Hold on, where is it? Ordenkind presents. Let me see if I can actually just find it in here, because then it would make this a lot easier. Is it under dinosaurs? It is. 96. Okay. So I'll make the bites first. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are capable of attacking Seth.
Okay.
So I'll make the bites first on that one. So first one is plus 2, so 18.
That hits.
Um, 7.
Okay.
Um,
Was that damage or to hit?
that was the second attack.
Okay, gotcha. That does not hit.
Soft 20.
That hits.
17.
That hits.
And I believe this is the last one of the bites. This is an 8.
That does not hit.
Okay, so 3 hits then?
Yes.
Is 5, 5, 5.
Okay.
Plus 2 for each of those, 2, 4, 6, is 21 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Then the claws happen. Hold on a second. I wonder if this would be easier with, like, physical dice. Uh, 18 plus 4, 22.
That hits.
15 plus 4, 19.
That hits.
Cocked. 14 plus 2, 16.
That hits.
12 plus 2, 14.
That misses.
And last one, miss. That is going to be 4d4 plus 8. Move, Liquor, please. 4, 3, 2, 2. So that is 11 plus 8 is 19.
Okay.
And then I've just got 3 to worry about. Yeah. So 2 of them are going to take bite and claws at Torga.
Okay.
So first bite, 10 plus 4, 14.
That misses.
And that one also misses. Claws, 22.
That hits.
And 8.
8 points.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points of damage.
Gotcha.
And then I guess I might as well attack this one wolf. Attacking him. Is going to be a 15 to hit.
The wolf?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that hits. Let me just double check. Yes, it hits.
And then 17 to hit.
That also hits.
Is 2, 3, 6, with 10 points of damage to Wolfie.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Alrighty. Poppy, it is your turn now. So at the moment you are kind of engaged in melee combat with one of the guards for the caravan.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Are they paying you enough for this?
Not really, no. Yeah, have
Do you-
swords at the ready.
Do you want to leave?"
Roll a persuasion check.
This is the difference between me and Poppy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, they're about to show us. They're about to show us the natural 20. That's a fucking genius.
So you see he kind of like takes a moment, nods his head towards you, lowers his sword. If I were y'all, I'd stay away from him. He creeps me the fuck out, and he will head off the battlefield. He's pointing towards Sefik the whole time.
I didn't know that was gonna work. I didn't think it was.
Poppy
Okay.
makes friends, Ima makes bodies. It's what we do.
I love it.
Okay, so now that I'm not engaged with that
Yes.
guy, how I'm like 20 something, you said?
Yes.
Feet away from ice baby.
Yes. You are
Ice,
20 feet away from Ice
ice.
Ice Baby.
Okay. Uh can I get all the way up to him and just kind of flick his ear and cast inflict wounds?
Yes.
He's currently surrounded on all sides, but my velociraptors will move to let you.
I duck under them. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Okay. I need more dice. Hold on. Nope. Okay. Got it. All right. Math. Give me a minute. He's gonna take 23 necrotic damage.
Okay.
From a flick in the ear.
He gets flicked in the ear and feels his soul sucked out of him.
It is Andy's turn now. And she will move 30 feet closer. She's still kind of on the other side. I don't know how to work this stupid website.
Oh no. Do you want to help?
Possibly. No, I think I couldn't close the spell. And Andy is going to attempt to cast actually, you know what? She will cast Fairy Fire. Over Sefik and Torga. So give me one moment for their rolls. Sefik passes. Torga also passes. So never mind. It is Torga's turn next. She is once again gonna make her 3 attacks.
I am once again asking you to come get this smoke.
The first one is what? Sorry. Okay. The first one is an 18.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. The second one is a 1.
Yeah, that
That got
hits.
really close. That got really close.
no, it
The
hits.
third one is a nat 20.
I'm gonna need you to fuck off. I'm kidding. I love you.
Look, sometimes it truly do be like that.
It do be like that sometimes.
She doesn't do much damage. It's not scary when she rolls a nat 20.
That sounded extremely sarcastic.
No, it was for real. That's 13 points of slashing damage.
Oh! Your girl is looking rough. She looked like she just went 3 rounds with Tyson. Blood dripping from the lip. She's like...
Is Conjure Animals a concentration spell? And does the charm give you concentration, or do you still have to roll for it?
Let's find out, because that is a very good question. Animal.
How far away is Ima from me?
You moved. She's 10 feet from you right now.
Okay.
I
can't do anything right now, but
the charm allows you to cast the Conjure Animal spell 3rd level version as an action. Once used 3 times, the charm vanishes from you. So I assume I'm casting the spell. I have to concentrate on it.
Okay.
Yes.
So DC 10 then?
I believe so.
Cool. This is not good, but
you can do it. I believe in you.
That is a 19.
Yay!
Okay, so you keep concentration as she slashes out at you with the multiple attacks. Poppy, it is now. No, wait, no. That just went. Azurite, it is your turn.
I'm gonna make a bite attack against my boy here.
Okay.
Let me pull up my dice roller.
And remember, if you want to be taking that man down, he got disadvantage on strength and dex checks.
That is a 15. Actually, that is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that's going to be 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And a strength saving throw.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Okay. The first roll is a 15.
That passes.
The second roll is a 17.
So the lower of the two, yeah, it
This is a
passes.
15.
I try to snatch them to the ground by their pantaloons, and it does not work.
Okay. Jasper, it is your turn right now. There are a lot of strange lizard. Do you even know what a dinosaur is? Question
They
mark
are
things
a
on this map.
fleeing lizard.
If they are considered fae, then I would.
Okay, so you're vibing with them at the moment.
I don't know what the fuck they are,
so
but
how-
I'ma made them, so they should be fine.
How far away am I from that whole group?
20 feet.
I would like to run up and with a dagger, and I'd like to tackle Cephik whilst plunging a dagger into him.
Okay, so
like,
your melee
both in a-
attack.
Both like kind of an attack, but also like a tackle, if that makes sense.
So the attack would be with disadvantage, and he has disadvantage on his strength checks. So it would be like you roll for the attack and then roll a strength save or
They
strength
are
check.
also flanking with a bunch of velociraptors.
So
Yeah,
Would
but
that just
technically
And I
she
am
wouldn't
here
even be
too.
able to get up there at all.
fair?
So am I rolling with disadvantage, or am I just rolling
The attack
straight?
and then just the straight strength roll.
Okay. So attack roll with the dagger is a 17.
That hits.
Okay. I will do the damage is not that one. I need that one and that one. Because this is the same gentleman, I have Hunter's Mark on, so it'll be a D6, as well as Dreadful Strike, which is a D4, as well as just the dagger's D4 damage. So. $15 damage total. Did you want me, because there are a couple of them different damage types. Did you want me to split that up, or does it matter?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. And it was
For
a strength check, sorry?
yes.
17?
He rolled a 2 and a 4, so you successfully tackle him to the ground.
Does
I didn't
he...
think I'd get this far.
Is the torrent going on? Is it a spell? Would he have to make a concentration check? Because he took damage?
It is not a spell.
Damn it. That was my main hope. Well, because that would be movement, action. And I don't have any bonus actions. Yeah, so that's it. You just see Jasper shoot an arrow and misses. She's like, fuck. So she just, as she's running, whips out a fucking dagger, throws herself full force onto this man with a dagger. They just fall.
Poppy face palms.
I did forget, Jasper, you were engaged with someone. You ran past them and they missed swinging against you. But they are going to continue to follow you to where you're chasing the others.
How about you don't do that?
Now
and
we're
he's
just
going to make
all...
an attack against you.
Oh, it's bad guy turn now?
It was one of the henchmen, essentially.
Poppy only made friends with one of them, unfortunately.
Yeah. It is an 18 to hit.
Maybe. Yeah, that hits.
It's 5 points of slashing damage.
Oof. It's fine. 'Tis but a scratch.
Back up to the top of initiative.
God.
Sefik is going to be very furious that you are now, tackled. He isn't going to try to get up, but he is going to make do dagger attacks against you, like trying to stab you where you're holding him down.
Sir?
Would he have been grappled, or was that just a tackle?
Well, I mean, he's prone.
Yeah, I'm just
He's
wondering
making melee attacks prone.
how easy would it have been for him to take out these daggers and hit me?
They are not normal daggers. He's more of like knocked his sword out of his hand, and he's summoning ice daggers into his hand to stab you with.
Hey guys,
this motherfucker.
This sounds familiar.
The first attack is a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
The second attack is a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Kill me, babe.
I don't want to.
Well, that's not how it's coming off.
Stop.
I'm kidding.
You take 15 points of cold damage.
'Tis but a scratch. I'm joking. I'm in single digits.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ima, it is your turn.
Thank you. Thank you. Somebody's
What up?
there. I have
So-
2 dying. Hi, say hi to Mom.
Hi,
Hi.
Mom.
Everybody.
They say hi.
I'm dying. I'm bloodied.
Isn't she pretty?
Yes.
They
I'm
say
playing D&D with my other people.
love you. She brought me food.
So sweet.
Love you.
How
See you after
does
I got tomorrow.
Torga look right now?
Torga has only taken 1
Love
attack. Only your Velociraptors has hit her right now. So she looks completely fine at the moment.
Hey, Caitlin, I messaged you something.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm blind.
Hey, I'll let you handle that.
You're fine.
Josh, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
I'm just gonna kind of look up at Torga and be like, look, lady, in a one-on-one fight, in a fair fight, you got my number every time. And I don't fucking fight fair. I'm gonna throw my bag of crushed glass in her eyes.
Okay.
Oh.
Evil!
Evil.
Roll an attack roll, and I will roll a dexterity save.
Sure. All of my dexterity-based attack rolls are the same, so. Oh, balls.
Oh.
And I'm guessing that the, oh no, wait, because I'm flanking, right?
Yes, you would be flanking.
Okay. So, I technically have triple advantage on this because of elven accuracy.
God damn.
However, don't stack. But that's
Okay,
still
that's
amazing.
also...
That's also not great.
That's also a crappy roll. That's a hell of a lot better.
I thought you can't stack advantage.
I say triple advantage as like a colloquial term. Elven accuracy means if I have advantage on anything, I get to roll a third dice. So it doesn't say triple
Oh,
advantage,
shit.
but it's triple. Elven accuracy is a busted racial feat. It's great. 21.
That hits. She rolled an 18 on her dexterity save, so she'll take half damage.
Okay.
I guess a bag of broken glass. I don't really. Is there a? I would say like 2d6 of
Sure.
piercing damage.
Holy shit.
I'm looking more along the lines of blinding her, so
You ever seen a bag of glass do as much as a fucking greatsword? Holy shit.
Well, it's
Uh,
right in the
You'd be
eye.
surprised.
6 points of shrapnel damage.
Okay.
I sliced a vein in my foot with glass, and ooh,
And I assume that she is
yeah,
blind.
it was not pretty.
She rolled really high on her dexterity save, so she is not blinded.
Ah. Well,
Ooh.
that is a problem. That is what I was going for. Okay, and I'm guessing that would have taken my action.
Yes.
Ah. What do I don't do a lot of things with bonus actions.
I'm gonna. Oh, never mind.
Go ahead.
I lied. No.
Okay,
No, it was
cool.
a dumb thing anyway.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do with bonus actions, so I'm just gonna move to Velociraptor Bitey turn.
Okay.
It's gonna be basically the same thing. 5 of them on Saf, 2 of them on Torga, 1 of them on a wolf.
Okay.
Unless we can do the thing where we can move inwards with each other, in which case I'll have him attack Torga.
You could move the fourth one to attack Torgo.
Okay, cool. So yeah, 5 on him, so let's go. Bite number 1. 21.
That hits.
Bite number 2. 17.
That hits.
Bite number 3. Not hitting on the best of days. Bite number 4. Natural 20.
That definitely hits.
So that just covered for the one that didn't hit. And bite number 5. We rolled an 18 and a 19. So
That hits.
that is 5d6 plus 10. Oh my god, what is with me? 5s love me today. Okay. 10 plus
Danny, that's so cool.
32 points of piercing damage.
I don't know why that came
Whoa.
up on my recommended.
Then we're gonna go again with claws. Claw number 1. 18.
That hits.
17. I'm
That
assuming
hits
hits.
as well. Yes.
17 again. 23. And natural 20. I just saw the 19. I was like, 23 again. Wait. So this is now all of this plus 10 again. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 plus 10, 25 points. This man has a lot of HP.
He's not a normal man.
He's not a
Well,
normal man.
Given that we'd figured out the spell used was incredibly high, the level itself, which means that the character casting it is incredibly high level.
Yes, the character casting it is incredibly high.
You never
Okay,
know, man.
we're gonna
If he's
start
high,
attacking
do we get
Torga.
advantage?
Bite number 1 on Torga, natural 20.
That hits.
What the fuck, man?
Bite number 2 on Torga, 22.
That also hits.
Bite number 3,
Girl?
15.
That hits.
Okay, so he's got a lot of HP, but iffy AC.
Yeah.
What was that, a 15 hit? Okay. And when my 14 didn't, so we know 15's the AC.
So 20 points of piercing on the Torga.
Okay.
And then first claw is 22. 20, and 21.
Okay.
That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 4, 12 more points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And she is also very heavy. I had a single healing potion, and it's with the puppy.
Guys, it's a good thing we're level 3. In this fight that I started.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, by the way.
I
Great
feel
advice.
so bad.
Great advice.
I feel so bad. I thought this was gonna go an entirely different direction.
Listen here, I was just listening to my big sister, and
Yeah.
all this shit happened.
I feel
enjoy
so
all
bad.
that damage, guys, because on Torga's turn, your girl about to eat shit real hard.
Ima, is that it for you?
That's it for me.
Poppy, it is now your turn. So, in front of you, Jasper has Sefik tackled to the ground.
I know what's going on.
Okay.
And I know what I want to do. First of all, I'm just gonna shout, "You fucking morons!" And then I'm gonna go up to Jasper and like touch her shoulder and be like, "You good? This was your idea, wasn't it?"
It was.
And then you're gonna.
And I'm not.
Hold on. I need my dice. You're gonna get 16 points of health back.
Nice. Thank you.
Okay. So is my action. And then bonus action. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna back the fuck up. And then you are gonna get. How much is this? This is that. Okay. You're not gonna get as much. I apologize.
It's fine. It's fine. Your girl's full-on punch drunk. I could do this all day.
The 8 points back.
Cool.
What spell is that?
I've got Cure Wounds, which I used on you, which is touch, and it's an action, and then Healing Word is
I don't want to.
Voice, which is a bonus action.
I thought you can't do 2 leveled spells in one turn, though. It would have to be a cantrip.
Healing Word is a bonus action.
It's not a cantrip, though.
Oh, it's not a
It's-
cantrip.
Yeah, that's all up to
Okay.
DM discretion whether
Yeah,
you're
that would be
able
up
to.
to DM.
My bad.
I will allow Healing Word to be cast since it is a bonus action spell. You can. It's fine.
Okay.
Is that all bonus action spells going forward?
Unless it becomes a problem, yes.
Nice.
We don't have any sorcerers with sorcery points here, do we?
Exactly.
No.
So
Not
No.
yet.
I'd like to throw a fireball and then quicken spell a fireball. Or you could be like me and take 2 levels in fighter and watch your DM's horror as your spellcaster says action surge.
Me.
Oh.
That was my bad.
But yes, thank you. Thank you. I feel much better.
Thank you. I was at 8 hit points.
I know you were. I just don't want an opportunity attack. That's why I didn't go to. I know you were at 3.
I was at 3.
I'm looking at
Oof.
HP.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
I'm sorry,
Poppy,
guys.
is there anything else you want to do?
I would like to tell Sefik to think about his life choices.
Okay. He hears you, but he seems to be too full of murderous rage for the girl on top of him at the moment. So
That's
he's not quite
understandable.
absorbing.
Okay.
Maybe
It is
he'll think
Andy.
it's hot.
I tried.
It is Andy's turn again.
You. That's my kink.
And she will move another 30 feet closer, so she's actually with you guys again.
Andy
Or
has,
she can stay back so she doesn't get hit.
she's got all those healing
like 15
spells,
feet
right?
And she'll cast Healing Word on Azurite. You get back. What? You get back 4 points of healing.
Sick nasty.
4 points is better than no points.
Very true. Finishing Andy's turn, it is Torga's once again.
Wait,
Mm.
Andy
I'm
could
a-
take an action. That was a bonus action.
Yeah, but I don't know her spells.
I sent you one.
That is another
That was a cantrip.
cantrip.
That's an action. Which she could do.
And
Good.
Okay. She will cast Toll the Dead on Sefik.
And because he's taken damage, it's D12.
unless he makes the save, then it's nothing.
Unless he makes a save and then it's nothing.
Don't make the save.
Don't make the save. Roll crit fail. Crit fail.
Fail.
What is her
Oh,
spell
what
save
is-
DC?
I'm pulling it up.
12.
12.
Also, what is
Okay.
what is the save?
12 he passes.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Damn it.
He rolled a
You can also,
14.
by the way, because he's had a turn since Caitlin, so you can make a con saving throw DC 15, and he'll be off my curse.
Very true. Let me just see what he got on that. 4, so he's still cursed.
Cool,
Man, I
Rip.
miss being a spellcaster.
Same.
right? I feel you.
It is Torga's turn now. She is going to make 2 attacks against you, Ima, and then 1 attack against you, Jasper, who is behind her, tackling her best bodyguard.
Hit me.
The first
Don't
attack
hit her.
against
I'm
you,
real
Ima,
cocky for how low my AC is.
is 18.
Duck and weave doesn't hit.
Okay. The second
I love the
Is,
fist up that you've got
a-
going.
unnatural 20.
What is up with this girl and smacking my bitch up?
It's unnatural, not natural.
Oh, unnatural. Unnatural.
Yes.
That's fine. It still does hit normal weapon.
However,
damage.
aren't you
Weapon
at like
damage.
7 hit points right now?
No, I got healing worded, so I'm up to 11.
11? Okay. Double digits, babe.
What's up? You hit for 11?
No, 1 second. I haven't
Oh,
rolled
no.
damage yet, don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Bad news.
You take 9 points of slashing
Oh.
damage.
It's a good thing you got healed.
Hold, please.
Azurite, not
I
Azurite.
told you to back up.
Jasper, does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
You
Jeez.
take 6 points of slashing damage.
It is but a scratch.
She's but a flesh wound.
And then Azurite,
but
it
a
is
fresh
your turn
flesh
again.
wound.
I think you already know what's going to go down here. I'm going to make a
Do
bite
I?
attack on Sefik.
Okay, with
Whilst I
disadvantage.
have him tackled.
But also he's prone.
So a
You
straight
said-
roll.
So straight roll, straight
Yeah.
roll.
Don't
Okay.
bite me.
Okay. That is a nat 20.
It's
I don't
fucking
believe you.
time.
You never roll nat 20s in combat.
Never. So
You're not allowed to use online dice again.
13 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and strength save.
He
He's
is already
prone. Already prone. It doesn't matter. I'm just tearing into this motherfucker.
okay.
This is brother and sister. One's chewing his face off, the other stabbing him in the
Yes.
chest.
Yes.
Leave some room in there for my Velociraptors to get some bites in.
That's my turn.
Jasper, it is your turn.
Question: does he or anybody else have a second dagger on them that I could snatch
I'll toss you mine.
and dual wield some daggers?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poppy's got one strapped to their thigh, so you can just
Yeah,
grab it.
Poppy was like right there. She'll
Yeah,
ask like,
right next to you.
"Can I borrow this?"
Don't even ask, just grab it.
I grab it. I'm gonna dual wield some daggers as I'm just stabbing.
Okay. Are you
However,
proficient with dual wielding?
it says I have that as a bonus action. I can dual wield or 2-weapon fighting.
Okay.
However, I'm gonna aim for the eyes
Oh god.
while still going
will
like
be-
this.
if you're aiming for the eyes, it'll be a higher DC or a high AC than it would be for just aiming for him.
Would it cause more damage if it's the eyeballs?
It could cause blindness potentially.
I want to blind this motherfucker.
Potentially.
I'm gonna blind this motherfucker. Okay. First one. Yeah, like a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Second one. Unnatural 20 to hit.
That also hits.
The
Okay.
dirtiest of 20s.
The dagger you stole from Poppy is really, really pretty.
That's
Just throwing
That's
that
the one that she's gonna put, cut, my shit's only once per turn, I think, my additional damage, not per hit.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So it'll essentially just be...
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
He's stealing my tips.
Okay, sorry.
Ooh, what
We're
flavor?
gonna roll these
Salt
ones.
and vinegar.
Oh, no. I will be rocking some dill pickle and ketchup chips, thank you.
So 7
Ketchup chip?
plus...
I love dill pickle chips, but
23 damage.
okay.
To stab him in his eyeballs. But
Okay.
whilst doing so, if I wasn't already, I'm just gonna straddle the motherfucker.
So
But I'm also
20?
going, like, because I'm not used to being this close to somebody while I do this.
I'm gonna roll a dexterity save for him to see if he is blinded or not blinded. I will set the DC at like 15.
I'm stabbing his eyeballs. How is he not blind?
What is with...
Oh, and if that's a dexterity saving throw, it means he has disadvantage because of my curse.
Yes.
What is with this group and trying to blind people?
He rolled an 18 and a 17,
Bullshit.
but just rolled
Yeah.
with a natural 20 and a 19 being with modifiers.
But he's got 2 knives in his eyeballs.
You kind of sliced him, but he had his hands up protecting them at the moment, and it didn't quite seem to like sink through, but he's not completely blinded, but he is looking really, really, really rough.
How's this motherfucker not
Good.
dead? That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay up there and I'm gonna keep trying to stab him.
I'm just like, no.
It's truly, though, in Jasper's training, she almost trained exclusively with the bow. She didn't necessarily care for up close. So she's just kind of a bit rusty, but also like, ah.
You can
So
see like a
Jasper-
flashback to her master. It's like, here, keep this dagger on you. You're probably never gonna use it, but it's fine. It's just good to have it on you.
So the bandit that has been chasing you for the entirety of the combat, Jasper, is going to
Oh
make
my
another
god.
on you. No one's dealt with this man yet.
Make better life choices.
Would anybody
It
get...
is a 15 hit.
Yes, would anybody get an opportunity attack on him, like including the velociraptors, with him trying to get past them
I'm right next
to
to
get
him.
to me?
I'm right next to him.
If he was moving away, yes, but he's been on your heels the entirety of the
But
time.
I had
motherfucker, can I
to
trip him?
maneuver my way past velociraptors. Wouldn't he have to maneuver his way past velociraptors and gain an opportunity attack?
So what
Well,
she's basically saying is, opportunity attacks only happen when you leave threatened range, not when
Right.
you enter it.
He is still within range of most of the velociraptors
okay.
at this point.
I didn't realize how bunched up together we are.
So
Very
yeah, my
Guys.
velociraptors could attack him. They won't, but they could.
It is
And
everyone
I
is,
trip him.
you can absolutely
Reaction.
try to.
Yes.
Jasper, that is 6 points of slashing damage.
It is but another scratch.
What
And
would
then
that
it's-
roll be?
Top of the round again.
No, they get
Septic-
tripped.
I want to trip him.
On
How
his way
would you
there.
like to trip him?
I want to put my foot out as he's running towards Jasper and trip him.
Well, he's not really moving towards Jasper. He's already stabbed her while she's been on top of Sefik once already.
I'm gonna
So,
kick the back of his knee.
yeah, absolutely. Roll an attack roll.
Apply 500 pounds of pressure to the front of the kneecaps, concaving them, and they can't run away.
Does a 16 hit?
Absolutely.
Kick the back of his shin.
So you see him go to, he kind of falls into his stab, if that makes any sense. Like, it still scrapes down Jasper's side, but he is now also knocked prone and just on his knees in the snow.
I'll look down and be like, I have it on good authority. They ain't paying you enough for this.
He won't really have a response, just be not, he doesn't know what these things are around him. He doesn't know what's going on. The caravan's on fire and everything he knows is up in flames at the moment.
Do yourself a favor and just stay down.
Top of the round, it is Sefik's turn. He is going to kind of take a moment, and you can watch as the icy winds that are kind of beating around you almost seem to strengthen him. And he is going to make another 2 attacks against you, Jasper.
Does he have disadvantage?
With his ice dagger.
Because he's still prone.
I mean, you're on top of him.
That's fine. I'd like to think of Jasper's actions as it started out with just, alright, let's get people to see this body, to now, oh, this fucker's trying to kill my brother, I'm gonna kill this fucker. And it's turned into, like, murder hobo for the sole purpose of seeing her brother take so much damage. Hit me, babe.
He will take 2 points of necrotic damage from my curse.
Okay, gotcha.
Imagine if
He probably
only
should have been
2
doing that
left.
for his other turns, but I forgot, so.
I completely forgot as well. I'm so sorry.
So did I.
It's okay. I forgot one thing that was consistently doing damage to almost everyone this entire combat, and it's fine. You forget things sometimes.
Okay, that's fair. Let's keep forgetting it.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't going to introduce it halfway through. So, does a 17 hit?
Yes.
And then does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay, I know what I'm doing for my bonus action.
Uh-oh.
You take 14 points of cold damage.
And just like that, Jasper, at one stabbing, he just stabs her right somewhere important, and she's just...
So, with the rest of his
unconscious.
movement, he is going to shove you off of him and stand to his feet again. He does not look okay. He looks very, very hurt. But he's on his feet at the end of his turn. Ima, you are up next.
I'm gonna look at Torga in front of me. I'm going to smile and I'm gonna let her see my jet black eyes. I'm gonna go, you see my pets? They're gonna eat your fucking boyfriend. And then I'm gonna just come at her with my whip.
Okay.
Should we keep one of them alive?
No.
No?
Okay.
No, we tried that last time.
I am
That's true.
flanking.
I know enough.
So that is... It's 19, I think? Yeah, 19.
That hits.
Oh, max damage. 11 points of whip damage.
Okay.
And
She
Come
is
on, give me a
starting
4.
to look a little rough.
1 point of fire damage.
Okay.
1 point of fire damage.
1 point of fire. Just to let her know
Fire.
it's hot.
Just so you know.
Just so you know it's hot.
And then I'm going to go ahead
Velociraptor
and
time.
begin the
This
raptor party.
World is on fire.
So we're gonna start with our dude Sefik, all of our favorite dudes to eat. And we're gonna go bite number 1, 21.
That hits.
Bite number 2, 19.
Also hits.
Fuck him
Right.
up, Ima.
Number 3, 14.
That misses.
Bite number 4, 21.
That hits.
And bite number 5, 15.
That hits.
Okay, AC 15, good to know. So that is going to be 4d6 plus 8. Got 23 points of piercing.
Okay.
This man
Then we're
ain't
gonna-
dead.
Is this man still up?
How's he looking?
He is swaying on his feet.
Holy shit. The thickest man alive.
Is it one of those things where I should make these claw attacks individually because I might want to hit Torga? You know what? I'll do that. I'm actually just going to call that I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Well, tiddlywinks. First claw. $19
That hits.
for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Third claw, 21
That hits.
for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Fourth claw, 16
That hits.
for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And fifth claw, 22 for 4 points of damage.
Is he dead?
Watch him have one
No.
hit point.
You have one fucking hit point left.
Is that it for you?
Oh god, no, that was only 5 of them.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I forgot.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm just gonna kind of be like, yeah, you fucking kill him.
Poppy's just standing there looking absolutely murderous.
One, the other
Jasper's
one who
laying
is
unconscious on the ground.
is facing him but could attack Torga is gonna go for him instead.
Okay.
And with the bite, that is a 21 to hit
Mhm.
for 4 points of damage.
He's still standing.
Oh my god.
Fuck me running. Okay, grab this claw for 17
This motherfucker's gotta have like over 100 hit points.
for 6 points of damage.
On Torga or on?
No, the 6 points and the previous one were both on
Sephic?
Okay,
Sefik.
so you only have one Velociraptor left.
I have 2 Velociraptors left that can attack Torga. Because I have
Okay,
8 in total.
I gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
So that was 6 points on him. He's still up.
He is more using his sword at the moment to keep himself on his feet.
Oh my god, this motherfucker won't die.
Cool.
But
I like that. Love that
he-
for him.
Is not okay. He is openly bleeding, and it seems like the ice is like freezing his blood to him almost instantly.
Then these last 2 got to be on Torga because there's no room left. So, first bite is going to be a 21.
That hits.
Second bite, not even close. That is 3 points of bitey damage.
Okay.
And the tail, 16 to hit.
That hits.
And yeah, you're getting the hit. It's 22.
22 points of damage or to hit?
No, 22 to hit.
Okay, I was like, Jesus Christ for a Velociraptor.
No, I rolled 2d4s.
Okay, Velociraptor!
Although both 4s did come up too, so
Fair.
sometime. If I just kind of put them beside each other.
You squint.
So that is 8 points of tail damage.
Okay.
Aprevu.
Poppy, it is now your turn.
Oh, I'm mad. I am very, very mad. So is there still an ice wall? Ish, kind of.
It is. You can definitely. It is fading and flickering like the light inside of this man. It is still like aesthetically there, but the obscuration that it was giving before is gone.
Okay, first of all, does a 19 hit
It does.
him? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take him by the throat and slam him up against his own ice wall.
Okay.
Because I'm pissed. And we're gonna cast this at 2nd level. Because this motherfucker needs to die. I'm rolling the wrong dice.
And what are you casting?
Inflict wounds.
Okay.
Okay. hold on.
4d10 worth of overkill.
Yep.
100%.
It's 30 points of damage.
So you pick him up by his throat and slam him into this wall, and you watch as all of the anger that you feel kind of flows through your fingertips and starts to, you can see it wiggle through to him, and you watch as he starts writhing in pain, and his eyes turn a solid, almost the color of a frozen lake, if that makes sense. Like just complete crystalline ice colored. And you watch as they start burning a very, very vibrant, magical blue. And you watch as his body begins to kind of smoke almost and wiggle and change before it quite literally explodes. I need everyone within 15 feet to make a dexterity saving throw. You are knocked prone.
Would this
Don't worry
count
about
as
it.
2 death saves? If I take damage while unconscious?
Only melee is 2 death saves. Rules is right. So it would only count as 1.
Question.
I get
Yes.
1 failed death save.
Is this a straight roll, or is this a disadvantage for me because I'm literally holding him by the throat?
No, it's a straight roll.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Are you putting these in chat?
Yeah, that's fine.
Where did...
Poppy, we're gonna need a lot. I hope you have a couple of healing words left in the chamber.
We've also
yeah.
got Andy, who can
Andy
also
has
heal.
only cast 1 spell.
Can I use my bonus action?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let go of him, and I'm gonna immediately turn around to Jasper and just like put my hands on her and be like, no, you're gonna, no. And I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying. Say you're stable now.
Nice.
So Ima and Jasper, you take...
God, I'm really worried about this number.
Oh,
8
so am
points
I.
damage.
Oh, 8?
8.
Oh.
I'm fine.
God, even with the half.
That just, it counted as the failed save, but now I am spared. What's the rule with if you take damage while unconscious?
If you take damage while unconscious,
Like, what's the rule if when it just kills you? Is it more than what your max
It's
was?
double your max HP, I think.
Double.
It has, yeah.
That's double your max HP.
Okay.
Well, so what it has to do is your remaining HP plus your max HP.
What if I'm already unconscious?
What's your max HP?
31.
So then you're fine.
I'm
So
just
you're
if you were,
stable.
if
You're
you were
fine,
to
you're
take 31 points in a single hit, you would be dead.
okay.
But as it stands, you would take 1 failed death saving throw, and then Poppy brought you back.
You're already stable, so you're fine.
Nice.
I, on the other hand, just kind of look back. And I'm like, he
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
explodes. And an unconscious person cannot concentrate on a spell, so there go my raptors.
Oh no.
Poppy, is there anything else you would like to do?
I don't know if there's anything else I can do. Okay, so we still have the downed henchman. Is he
There is Torga and the downed henchman still
Okay.
both up.
Is he just laying there?
Did
Yeah,
take
he
What's
hasn't
he-
gotten back
what's he
up.
doing?
He's taking your
He's-
advice right
he's
now.
just
Like,
okay, yeah. I'm gonna look at him and be like, stay down.
Does it look
And
like he
then-
took full damage?
He's
Do
just
what?
prone. He's just prone.
No, but
He's
he's
just
also
laying there.
definitely within 15 feet.
yeah,
If
he
he
did
was-
take damage.
Did he took full damage?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
I think that was all of your
Yeah,
things
I
you
think
can
that's
do.
all I can do, other than just like stand up and glare at Torga with the entire might of a disapproving mother. Does that do anything?
Beats your gaze quite evenly back,
Oh, for
actually.
fuck's sake. I'm about to fuck her up.
It is Andy's turn now, and she will cast Healing Word on you, Ima. You get... I swear to God, 3 points of healing back. I can't apparently roll anything but a 1 on a healing spell to save my life.
Okay, well, you know,
Isn't
3
it? I
points
thought
is
it
better
was
than
plus
nothing at this point.
4.
I thought her modifier was +2. 1 second.
Andy, for
I thought healing
Which
word
spell?
was a D4 plus 4.
hold on, let me look. Healing, no, it's +2. 1d4 +2.
Yeah, at the good thing of being a 60-foot range and a bonus action.
Yeah.
Fair.
So
And then-
take an action.
Oh, your boyfriend's a bitch.
And then she will again cast Sacred Flame at Torga.
I
Fuck
know
her up,
who
Andy.
I know who Andy's favorite is between me and Ima.
You're stable.
Torga fails the saving
I'm a wussum.
throw.
You've got Poppy. You're
And-
fine.
Takes 6 points of fire damage.
Sacred Flame's
Wait.
radiant damage.
Radiant damage. I just
Same
suck.
difference, right?
Yeah.
It says flame
It don't do a difference on her. It's fine.
on her.
Yeah. It might be relevant in the future, but she's just a woman.
Don't try to hit a celestial with it, but for now.
Yeah.
And now you're fine.
Fine,
And
get up.
Torga is going to stand her ground. Poppy, you seem like the biggest threat right now.
Oh, that's
So she's
great.
going to kind of turn on her heel and make 3 attacks against you.
Oh, bitch.
The first attack is an 18.
Ooh, if it meets it, it beats it.
The second
hits.
attack is an unnatural 20. And the second attack was a 2, so that one definitely misses.
Okay. 2 of them hit.
Does she have to walk away from me to go over to Poppy?
Or just turn around.
We're
Oh,
all
everyone is
kinda,
Closely
yeah.
bunched up at this point. You take 13 points of slashing damage, Poppy.
Okay,
And Azurite, it is now your turn.
I'm fine. I don't
Um,
look too bad.
not understanding the whole situation, Azurite is going to unwild shape and dash over to his sister and put his hand on her cheek and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. And that will be 15 points of healing on Jasper.
Just with a big breath, just Jasper just just like look around, just like
And I'm just going to lightly slap her awake. Sister, we need you. We need you.
oh, thank you.
Jasper, it is your turn.
So it's just Torga left, basically?
It is just Torga left.
Was there a body for stuff, or was it
There
just?
was it more became like it exploded in ice, so like icicles became
So,
raining down on you, but
like Voldemort at the end of the Harry Potter movies.
yeah, basically, but just cold flavored.
Okay.
God, I
I hate that.
so much.
I do too.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But his gear is still there.
His ice longsword is still abandoned on the ground, and there are still some of the daggers that he was summoning to his hand.
Oh.
I was looking for icy, coldy, long, stabby.
How far away am I from her?
5 feet.
5 feet? Okay, I'll take half my movement to stand up. And I'll notice... Sorry, I can do 2 things here. I'll pick up the daggers on my way up.
Oh, God.
And...
Because they did you so well the first time.
They did. I'll pick them up. I'll quickly sheath the one, kind of toss the one over to Poppy. I'm gonna grab my quarterstaff off my pack. I'm gonna two-handed whack her.
Smack.
Smack. I don't know why I keep putting my dice away. Ba-dee-ba-dee. 21.
That hits.
No, I'll just do this. Oh. Ooh! Max damage for 13, but then also a d4 for my other thing, which is also max. So 15 damage to
So it's another 15 damage?
No, I was 15 total for that round.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I gotcha.
To whack her upside the head.
Yes.
And I guess that's my action because I don't really got any bonus.
So at this point, it is the bandit's turn that Poppy kind of kicked to the ground.
Lay down.
And he is going to kind of like fall back onto his butt and try and like scuttle out of combat without anyone really seeing him.
Would he still take opportunity attacks?
If you so choose
Be
to.
nice to him. He's leaving.
He rolled a 13 on his stealth check, so those that have passives
I'm
higher
just
than that.
Leave and say good choice.
I'm gonna.
He's invisible.
I have a 15 passive. So I do see him. I'm not gonna try to cause damage. I'm just gonna one-handed, using the quarterstaff, just whip around.
Get him on his way.
Smack him because he did so much damage to me.
He like kind of jumps back out of the way of the quarterstaff and just keeps on backward scuttling, like crab walking almost.
Does a 15 hit?
I don't remember his AC. 1 second. It does hit.
Nice.
One single point of damage.
No. He takes 6.
Okay.
And I can't use Dreadful Strike because this is only a reaction.
Ooh, the blue is appropriate.
What about green? Give me a minute. Which one do we think? Or there's also red. Or
blue.
Give me a minute. Blue and green.
That one.
That one. Yeah. No, that one's very icy.
That one.
Yes.
That one.
Yes.
It matches my hair.
And then
yes.
True.
Perfect.
Yes. That's lovely. Yes.
I don't want to turn my light on.
Understandable. I want to turn mine off.
I feel that. You just wouldn't be able to see me.
Yeah, same.
Same.
Just put the phone flashlight underneath
I do have
face.
the ring light.
Oh, here, actually, I have... Wait a second. What if I did this?
Josh is using my ring light as a phone stand right now.
Hell yeah, I am.
I love that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn my light up.
So yeah, as he's running away, I just see him out of the corner of my eye. As I was handing it, I just let go with the one hand, just swing and just try and hit him upside the head, and then just turn back to Toga, whilst swinging the staff back to catch with the other hand.
That's fine, right? Y'all can still kind of see me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
So
Can't see Josh.
That's fine.
Just
I
see
can
the-
literally.
I can just see the
I can
glare from
just
the
see the
glasses.
reflection.
I can see the reflection.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I thought he was going to take his glasses off.
He's in the
Oh,
closet.
yes.
He's in the closet too.
Ima, it is your turn again.
I'm gonna run to the
Oh.
bathroom. I
Fuck
can
her up,
still
Emma.
hear.
So I'm currently on the floor because previously I was unconscious.
Orga has her back to you at the moment as she is just finished fucking unleashing her fury onto Poppy.
Do I get the feeling that if I were to back away, that she would not give a shit about me?
Depending on if she heard you back away or not.
Let me take a
You
look
could-
at what my stealth score is.
What if I just
Stealth
distracted
away.
her by going?
No, actually, fuck this. Because I want it to be like a scene out of a horror movie. Because she's got her back turned to me, right?
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
just going
God.
to slowly rise up behind her, grab my whip, and she's gonna hear one crack before I wrap it around her neck.
Okay.
I don't know what you want to make that like a grapple, I guess.
Sure.
Cool. Do I have to use athletics or can I use acrobatics? Or is that just the escape from a grapple?
For this one, I would say it would be an athletics.
Cool, 100%. I'm gonna do this for the meme. Because I have a -1 to athletics. So, but I hate this woman, so I just want to just like a fucking garrote.
So she rolled a nat 20 on her grapple check.
All right, fantastic. Cool. I rolled a 4. So when we compare the two scores,
Yes.
You know, I'm thinking yours is good. You'll be fine.
I think I'm great. I think I'm rolling this up. So I just kind of wrap it around, and I'm guessing she just kind of grabs my arms.
Yeah, so you go to wrap it around and start pulling with all of your strength, and she almost laughs a little bit as you try to pick her up. She can tell you're pulling with all the way, and she just kind of wraps her hand around the whip and pulls it away from her throat.
Yeah, fair enough. But if I just started whipping you, this would be a 5-on-1 beatdown.
Well, you didn't.
I know. She will kill you, though. Just have fun with that.
Who are you pointing at?
I'm pointing at Poppy.
It's true.
Poppy
I will.
has the anger of that 2 of her children got knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my action. I do nothing. I am nothing.
You've done a lot, to be fair.
I have. I did a lot of Velociraptor-based things.
You did.
Poppy wouldn't have been able to overkill
and I
the
can still
dude
do that 2 more
without
times.
the Velociraptor.
So let's just kind of keep that in my back pocket. Thanks, by the way, for giving me that magic item, Caitlin. I'm just going to pass my turn.
Slightly. It's fine. Poppy, I think that brings it to you.
Sweet. She's not walking away from this. I'm gonna punch her in the face.
Okay.
Cast.
You see, like,
My
there's
last
like a weird
wound.
emotion happening with Ima right now, where she's just like, where did this come from?
Fuck, what am I rolling?
I guess it would be
Punched.
unarmored? Or unarmed?
No, I'm casting a spell. It's touch. I'm flavoring it with I'm punching her in the face.
Well, that's spell attack, then. It should be, if it's a spell attack roll.
Yeah, it's 21.
That hits?
Yeah, I figured. Okay. Okay. That's right. It's a D10.
Poppy, you inflicted wounds again.
I'm pissed, okay? She only uses necrotic damage when she's fucking pissed. And right now,
She's angry.
very. Ooh, that was good. That will be 28 points of damage.
So that was about 15 points of overkill.
Ooh.
How would you like to do this?
I punch her in the face and she goes, no, I don't know. Don't make me think
so
about that.
Your fist connects and she just absolutely crumples under your touch and just falls into the ice. You are out of combat at this point. One of the carts is still on fire, but there are still the other 2 carts.
I go over and I cast Cure Wounds on my brother.
I'm going to hold my chest. Thank you, sister. And I'm going to hold my hand up and cast Create or Destroy Water and make it rain.
I was about to do that.
Just on top of the caravan.
You get 4 hit points back because I rolled a 1 on the die.
Everybody's having fun with this. I got that sword. I'm immediately walking over and grabbing that sword and being like, I don't need a bunch of magic shit. If anybody wants these funky boots, they're getting passed around like a something sex joke. I don't know.
And that sword wrong the whole.
What?
I ran that sword wrong the whole time.
Oh, damn.
Too late.
Did you run it better or worse?
I mean, better for
for
y'all,
us.
worse for me.
For him.
Ah, beautiful.
I feel like that was not a fight we were supposed to win.
No, I don't think so.
Who looks the most hurt right now?
What were you saying, Caitlin?
Who looks the most hurt?
I'm at half.
Caitlin? I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
The sword does a D10.
Okay.
And 2d4 of cold damage.
Woo!
I'm gonna go over and start dragging the body away from the fire.
Be honest, were we supposed to walk away from that?
What level were they?
I had a very strong inkling that everyone was going to walk away fine from it, but I also thought that at least one person was going to die in that combat.
What level were they?
So this was actually a first level fight. I gave everyone max HP plus a little bit more, and that was the only difference that I really did.
Okay.
All right.
Probably like max HP plus like 15, 20 maybe.
Does this item, does it have a name, or is it just...
It is just an ice longsword.
Okay.
Is it like the Frost brand?
It doesn't give me a specific name on his sheet, so I'm not 100% sure.
You said it does 2d4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Oh, not Frost
No,
brand.
it is definitely not the Frost brand.
That's 1d6.
Is that also a D10?
It's a D8/a D10. A D10 if it's two-handed, a D8 if it's one-handed.
You could, if it makes it easier to add it to D&D Beyond, you can just add that, and you can choose if you want to do a D6 or a 2d4.
Okay, so just add a longsword?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use a longsword.
I'm gonna start looting their wagons once they're not on fire.
Okay, so are you going to the body first?
I'm gonna go to the body and I'm just gonna drag it a bit closer away, but also I'm kind of gonna pat it down a little bit.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
A 19.
So you drag this body out, and you're kind of going through its pockets just to see who this person was, maybe, or what they had on them. And you find tucked into one of their pockets is a wanted poster. And you see the face of the body that is currently in front of you on this wanted poster. for 100 gold pieces, dead or alive.
Oh shit.
Do I see this?
Are you investigating the caravan with her?
I'd be following up behind her, probably not investigating, just looking at what she's doing.
And yeah, she went to pull this out of his pocket, so you would probably see it too.
Okay.
We got any strong people here? In as much as I love the sword, I'm not a very strong. I mean, I could swing it, but my whip would probably do better.
How strong are you, Poppy?
I was about to say, as all this is happening, I'm just gonna kind of walk away, slip away. Hopefully without anybody noticing.
I say that and then look around for Poppy.
It's definitely not
you
something
don't see me.
use.
I'm not there.
Not hard for me. I didn't even see the bandit go away. Like, oh, Poppy. She's disappeared.
Well, when we're able to find her, can I ask if
Like
she wants the sword?
Like a badass guardian angel.
Jasper, I think we have more important things to talk about than who gains ownership of the dead man's sword.
You and I have different priorities, and I just sheathed the sword.
Whenever you get done, whatever this is, what you're doing, I think me and you should have a talk.
I think that might be best, or did you want to help me look for anything that they had on their wagons? Or is this a private chat?
It's a bit of a private one, honestly, and I don't know if I feel comfortable rummaging through these things right now.
I'm just looking for any clues.
Yes, help yourself, and I'll walk away, probably like 50 feet away.
Jasper will stand there, and then she'll walk after her brother.
Okay.
I'm going to turn to Andy and be like, hey, help me search Torga.
Absolutely, you hear in your head.
We're gonna go search Torga.
Okay, so roll investigation with advantage from Andy.
Sure. Oh god, that's beautiful. Come on, one of these has to be wild. That is a 26.
So you actually managed to find a key on top of, or in the midst of Torga's scarves and cloaks that she has. So this key gives you access to a box in the not lit on fire cart. And inside of it, you find 92 gold pieces.
Okay.
76 silver pieces.
Yeah.
125 copper pieces.
Yup.
And 7 gemstones worth 10 gold piece each.
Awesome. And that is all that Torga had on her body?
That is all she had on her, yes.
Okay. Wonderful. So everybody's kind of split off and done their own thing. Ima has little to no moral ground and is 100% going to rummage through these people's shit.
So you find the same wanted poster that Jasper and Azurite saw before they left. They kind of tucked it back into his pocket. You recognize on this poster that the body is wanted back in Luskin.
Okay.
Which at this point is kind of inaccessible to most anyone. Like, you don't really understand why they would pick up a body. You can't leave this area right now. There's when the eternal winter set in, no one was allowed in or out. So you don't know how they would get back to Luskin to deliver this body.
But I also know that when these bodies were killed, there was a sigil of the Frost Maiden left by there. So I think Ima would have maybe made a connection that they have a deal going on with the Frost Maiden herself, who is giving them entry or exit.
Okay.
So she's going to kind of piece that and kind of tuck that away for later on discussion. She's like, now is not the time.
Other than that, you find wood, flint, and tinder, whale oil, blankets, furs, rations, bottles of wine, cask of cheap ale, fake medicines, and vials of vermin-killing potion.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna pocket the oil, the wine. She's gonna kind of stuff her backpack with the oils, the wines, and the vermin-killing potion.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? She may grab like one or two of the blankets as well. And just kind of be like, Andy, can you take these blankets? They might do us good on the road. Just kind of have Andy help me out there. Yeah, cool. Is whale oil flammable?
I believe so.
Cool. Tucking that knowledge away for later. Yeah, and then I saw that Azurite wanted a private conversation. I have no freaking clue where Poppy is.
Yes, it is flammable.
Hey, yeah.
I googled it.
Ah, thank you.
Same
You're
thing, yeah.
awesome.
Just to make sure.
So if there's like an exact number of each one, you can just send that to me at a later date.
Okay, gotcha.
Are you looking for me? Or
I
you
am.
mentioned-
I would probably look for you. Yes.
Great.
So I guess I would.
Perception check, please, and thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool.
No.
100%. Fantastic. That is, yep. And I'm just, I think she, like, her version of looking for you, she just stands in the middle of the street and is like, nowhere
I
to
don't
be found, like a goddess into the night.
Andy will pipe up in your head. Hey, maybe we should, I don't know, look at the tavern? I don't know where she would have gone, but, she might be there.
Yes. Perfect. The tavern, where they all go.
For somebody who was clever enough to put together political espionage.
It's very quickly. It's going to come to light to everybody that Ima is a series of circumstances that just happens to work out. And she is going to. She's also punch drunk to fuck because she's on 3 hit points.
Oh God.
So she is swaying right now. She is losing blood fast. And she's just kind of like, Andy, to the tavern.
Andy will pump you with the cure wounds when you kind of go to like, you go to lean on her, and she thinks it's a sweet moment, and then you're putting all of your weight on her, and she's like, oh, okay. And you get back 11 points of healing.
Perfect.
Awesome.
I'm now at the halfway mark. So yes, I'm just gonna be like, you're good. And we're gonna head towards our tavern, the one that we're staying at.
Okay. While Jasper and Azurite speak, I'm going to run to the bathroom really quickly.
Okay.
And I'm going to add gold.
I'm going to grab you by both shoulders, look you dead in the eyes. Jazz, what the fuck was that?
A plan
You
that
know.
went horribly wrong.
You know I listen to you. You make the calls, you're our leader. You've always been the one telling me what to do, but that was just completely unfounded. What the fuck? Yes, there was suspicion. There was always a little bit of suspicion there. But you pulled the trigger on something that we had no clue what we were getting into. You went... You almost died.
I'm not used to making plans to account for that many other people to be there.
Well, look at the world we're in. Look at the place around us. Nothing's safe anymore. This isn't like our childhood where we can get in a bit of trouble and just tuck out. Both of our lives were on the line. All of our friends' lives were on the line, and you put it there. I'm relying on you to make the calls, and I can't rely on someone who puts us in danger.
I know, and I'm so sorry. That in no way went as I thought it was going to go.
How do you think it was going to go, Jazz?
I thought it was going to be...
I know we have this big dream. Big dreams of me and you being heroes, but we're not there yet. We can't just lay our will upon people just because we have a slight inkling that something might be up. I love you. I care for you, and I look out for you. But I cannot lay your own life on the line for things that are going to happen when you make a call that's not thought out. You almost died back there. Do you understand that? I almost lost you. What would I do without you?
With a plan like that, you might be better off without me.
Better off? I can't make my own decisions. I spent 20 gold on a scarf. You think I'd really be better off without you?
You spent 20 gold on that scarf?
You left me 20 gold and I spent it.
I didn't know you spent it all on a fucking scarf.
I need you, Jazz. Not only do I need you to making the right calls for this group. I expect you to gain the trust of the others and be our leader. But if you're going to send us into battle with no information, I don't know if I can trust you.
I thought in lighting one of them on fire after seeing the body would drag enough attention from bystanders that they would come to help and then see the body. However, I did not take into consideration how many other people were there and how many of the bystanders do not care for each other.
Well, think about this, Jazz. What did you find when you looked through this stuff? They were operating within the law. Nothing they did was illegal. We have no proof. Not a single thing we found told us that they were the people murdering everyone in this fucking hellhole that we call home.
My goal was to not get them all killed. My goal was to draw attention so that if anything happened, there would be witnesses.
I understand.
The only thing
Jazz.
I saw was the same sort of wounds that were on the other murder victims that we had discovered.
You see, the problem here is you're thinking with too much logic and without your heart. You're thinking mathematically. You're thinking from the things you learned, from the things he told us. But I need you to think with your heart.
That's the only
and
thing
who
that's
you really
kept
are.
us alive.
Yeah, but see where it's led us now. Is this who you are? Attacking random people with just a little bit of suspicion that they may have done something wrong without knowing with your full self that they actually did something.
It was not a part of my plan to attack them or to harm them. And I'll take responsibility that this plan went completely sideways, but I need you to realize that was not my intention.
This isn't what I want. I don't want you to have to take responsibility. I don't want Jasper to be known as the person who hurts people just because they have an inkling. I want Jasper to be known as the hero of the 10 Towns, not the person who just thinks they know something and acts on it. I need you to promise me you're going to take more time. We're going to do more research. Think more about what we're doing next instead of just acting on an impulse.
I promise you that I will try.
That's all I can really ask. But just know that this is a problem that I'm not going to forget soon.
I'll make it up to you.
I believe you, sister. I think we both have a lot of thinking to do. And I think we probably need to talk to Poppy about everything that went down. Ima and, you know, everyone else, they probably don't have too much of a thought about it. But Poppy, she cares about people. The same way we do, or we used to at least. And I think it'd be at least within our responsibilities to let her know that this was not our intentions and we didn't want to hurt people just for the sake of hurting people.
Spent too much of the last years thinking about just making sure that you and I are all right. That did not take into account other people. So
Jasper, we're all right.
I think talking to Poppy would be best.
We are all right. Me and you, we're going to be okay as long as we got each other. What our responsibility is now is to look out for the people of these towns. Look out for the people we're adventuring with. You found these people. They're your group, not mine. If you're going to be a leader, you need to think about what that means.
You're right.
I love you, sister. And I never tell you you're wrong. But we got to mature as we go. And we can't lead other people down a dark road. Not one they didn't intend to go down.
You're right.
And grab her tightly and look into her eyes. Look. We can make a change here. We can. These people we have with us, they're strong. We're strong. All we gotta do is make a solid plan and act on it. All right? These are good people. Let's not make them bad people. And I'm gonna let go of her and start walking towards the tavern where I see I'm going.
Jasper will sit out there for like 10 minutes just thinking before following.
These are good people, he says about a person who just sucked the life force out of two people and someone who just committed political espionage.
I don't know that.
That's true. And you never will.
So at this point in the day, it is very, very late into the night. There is no real light that you can see in the sky. It is very dark. It is very, very cold. What are we doing?
I take it we did not find Poppy in the tavern.
You did not find Poppy.
Did not find
Can
Poppy.
I make a perception check?
You can make a perception. Are you still in the tavern?
On the way there.
Okay. I'm gonna make a perception check.
Okay, you do that.
I'm sure it won't be
If I'm
high
allowed,
enough.
I would like to as well, because the last thing my brother and I had
Go
talked
for
about was
it.
let's talk to Poppy.
Go for it.
However, I'm probably not gonna get it. Are you classified as a fae?
I don't know.
Oh, this is a good question for me as well because of the Blood Hunter thing.
Hold on. Let me figure this.
I think no, not elves.
Are you what race are you?
Give me a second. I can figure this out really, really.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's see.
Otherwise, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. I found you. I got nat 20. No, it doesn't. No, it matters on what year's thing. My total was 25.
I don't think I'm classified as I'm a wood elf,
without my shit.
but
though.
it doesn't say that I'm fae. It says I have fae ancestry, but I'm not classified as fae.
Yeah, I think fae are more so like satyrs, changelings.
Yeah, it'll actually say your creature type is
But yeah, I got a nat 20 for a total of 25. Do I find Poppy?
Okay, you.
I go and
Well-
track in with my ranger skills.
Well.
Are you hiding?
Oh,
That's alright, you don't see shit.
Az didn't pay attention to our tracking part of the
It
part
was
of the planning.
emotionally built up, alright? I can't think of anything behind my tears.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm
And
sorry,
I'm
I
just-
gotta like quote that.
I can't think of anything behind my tears.
This is not the first time I've had a quote made about me.
It's cause
I mean-
you're such a good person. Where do I find Poppy?
You think you see something out of the corner of your eye a little higher up.
I'm gonna just like I'll be looking up and I'll just be like
I rolled really well on myself.
I will make my way over to where I believe I saw something.
It's like up, like where would up?
I can climb.
Okay.
I climb.
Okay.
I hope so.
And I'm sneaky about it, kinda.
Kinda.
My natural sneakiness. I won't roll a stealth check.
Snickish.
I'm not trying to hide, but as a ranger, I'm naturally got a bit of
Okay.
stealth.
Well, if you're climbing, you come across Poppy sitting up on the roof.
Would you like to join us back at the tavern?
Not really.
That's fair. Is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Not really.
That's also fair.
Am I
Jasper,
close
what the
by?
fuck was that?
Am I close by?
You guys were walking
I'm
back to the
assuming-
tavern
I'm
together.
assuming that you probably followed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twin
okay.
sense. That was actually something Az and I were hoping to talk to you about.
It was the wrong call. And it's not something I would have normally done myself. And I know you probably have a lot of feelings about everything that happened. These people we engaged with, they weren't necessarily bad people, to my knowledge. And all I can really say is I'm sorry for being so impulsive. I'm sorry for maybe guiding you down a path that you didn't intend to take.
You think I care about them?
No, I think it's more of your morals you're worried about.
They
thing-
made the choice to attack. That's on them. But you two also made the choice to attack. And that's on you.
First, we're the ones who made the first choice here. And I'm sorry, Poppy.
I'm sorry too.
I don't need
It
you to be
was-
sorry. I need you to fucking think for once.
That was not the outcome that I had thought was going to occur from my plan. I had not calculated everything fully in the moment. And then when I
don't think you
saw-
calculated anything at this point. What did you think was going to happen? You were going to set something on fire and everyone was just going to walk away without a scratch?
I was hoping that I would set a small fire and get the attention of others and that they would come and see the body and we would have witnesses if anything were to occur. My plan was not to attack anything until I saw a lot of damage be done to my brother. And I saw red.
Small fires grow, Jasper. Think about that next time. And you too, Az.
I know.
You could have not listened to her.
I had the option.
You did. You had every right and reason to not listen.
I have my own free will, and I didn't use it.
No, you didn't.
And I'm very disappointed in myself for that.
Yes, you are.
Poppy, I hope you can forgive us and give us a second chance.
It's not a matter of forgiveness. I've already forgiven you. That's not the problem here. You put yourselves in danger.
Oh no, I almost lost my sister today, and you really don't know what that does to me. She's the only one I got, and really, I'm dealing with a lot right now.
He's gonna get up and walk away.
Azrite's gonna burst into tears and just hold his own head in his hands.
God fucking damn
I'm
it.
gonna hold. No,
She's
Jasper
gonna turn
wouldn't.
around and give both of them a hug and then walk away.
He's like, I love you, but I'm still mad at you. Fuck.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna hold
It is-
my brother while he cries, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him again.
It's gonna be a lot of nonsense. I really didn't mean it. I was just doing as I was told, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You got back 6 health as I'm just like patting you back.
I'm feeling great. Honestly,
I'm
feeling
sorry.
tip-top.
I'm sorry for putting you through that, my brother. I need to calculate more. I know that that's not how he had trained us, but he also had to leave before he could finish.
I don't think he ever wanted us to hurt people,
I don't.
no
think-
matter what we did.
I don't think he would have either.
And give my sister a hug, and dry my eyes, and begin walking back to the tavern.
Jasper's gonna sit up on this roof for a while. She's gonna think about life.
Think about your life choices.
Think about what
Ruby keeps telling people.
what brought me here, how my childhood went,
You don't want to sell me death sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life.
what could have caused this trauma that made me choose this decision. Try and
So, Andy,
And I wasn't even a
Self-
part of this roleplay. Holy shit.
self-therapy.
if I know Poppy, right? 100%, she's gonna be back at the tavern. She's probably already a couple of drinks in. That's fine. She has to deal with us. I'd be a couple drinks in too. So,
The thing is Poppy has never drank in front of any of you.
nope, 100%.
Probably right.
What?
You're probably right.
Yeah, so tell me somewhere in the back of the bar, right? Because I don't see her up front. Or she took the drinks to go and is already in the room. Okay, let's stay together because I really like the healing. Thank you very much. I am still only at like half juice right now. So pretty sure if like we even start a bar fight, I might be fucked. So we're just gonna do some looking around, and we're just gonna we're gonna Doberman just kind of case the joint.
Yeah, so you walk through the tavern. There aren't that many people in here tonight. Just, a couple of fishermen done for the day, having their last few rounds of the night. You don't see Poppy down in the main area.
All right.
You think we should go check the rooms now?
1 second. Whiskey, straight on the rocks.
The bartender will immediately start pouring it for you and slide it across the counter.
Do I know from previous what this costs?
It's silver.
Cool. I put a silver on the table. Let's go. And we go up to the rooms. We check. We have 2 rooms.
Yes.
So we're gonna check both rooms. No Poppy.
Well, actually, you open up the door that you and Poppy and Andy share. Poppy, what are you doing?
Curled up on the bed asleep. Not meditating, asleep.
Told you. The investigation never fails.
That was impressive.
You can learn a thing or two, Andy. Stay by me and you'll learn subtleties. I'm all about subtleties.
One time in the near future, Andy's just gonna somehow multi-class into a fucking blood hunter.
Too much time.
Yeah, I could teach you how to dope.
God.
It's just like suddenly the next day, like both Ima and Andy are both like
Oh,
just
no.
jabbing each other in the neck. It's like, oh, yeah, that's the good shit.
Where'd
no.
my brother go?
He's
Probably to get more vodka. He'll be back in a second.
Fair enough.
he's emotional. He's emotional. Let him have his moment. We all are, all right?
So, yeah, she just kind of looks over, sees that Poppy's asleep. It assumes that Jasper and Azurite will come back after having whatever dramatic conversation that they're having.
My exact words to Caitlin were, "Can I climb up on the roof and brood like Batman?"
Now
I love it.
Jasper's the one left up there literally brooding like Batman. Like she's got her feet on the edge with like her legs like hold on, my camera's trying to kill me. It's like with my legs and I'm just like
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's what Poppy was
also
doing.
sipping from hot chocolate from my thermos.
No.
Yeah, so she kind of walks in the room, goes over to her bed.
I'm like curled up in the
Ima.
tiniest little
Ima.
ball ever.
I forgot. Add your silver back. Good mead is out of fucking mead.
You're right.
So you'll ask for it, and the bartender will kind of give you like an apologetic glance and slide you a water across the table. But
Fair enough. I'm still gonna drink this dramatically.
We were very emotional. We forgot that good mead was out of mead.
And I guess they don't have like liquor or anything. Like
they're out of everything.
they're out of anything good. Cool.
They ran out of mead. Everybody immediately went to hard liquor and drank them dry.
Yes.
Yep, fair enough. So she's just like what she does is she immediately walks over to the room, still acting like a film noir detective. It's like, Andy, I only wish I could have told Poppy how proud I was of her in that battle. Open the door, toss the water out, shut the door, immediately go into my backpack, pull out the bottle of wine, and just...
Oh yeah, they had fucking alcohol on them.
Yeah.
Good.
So I just kind of cap
Greedy
it, put it back
bitches.
in my thing, and it's like, you know, those guys just acting on a bounty. That's one thing, sure. This mystery's not solved yet. Because you see, all the people that were attacked, they were good people. People that ain't doing nothing wrong. They didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Had very little friends, had very little impact on the towns that they were in. So why? Why put a bounty on them? Why even learn their name long enough to put them on a bounty poster? But, yet, here we are.
I understood like 2% of that. And that's on me for not paying attention. But to be fair, I am asleep.
So, part 1 of the mystery solved. Can you stab them until they're dead? Yes, you can. Good to know. Part 2 of the mystery. Why is there a bounty in a town that can't possibly be accessed by people inside of the Icewind Dale? And why...
And you'll kind of like blink for a few minutes, and she's noticed the not so subtle change in Ima in the last like 20 minutes. And well, maybe he like fled to the towns. Maybe like he wasn't from here and he got stuck here, and they picked him up because they knew the bounty was on him.
That's about halfway. But the bounty was on a person that was within the Icewind Dale, which means that somebody had to have come in, met the person, long enough to know who they are, know their name, know their face, and leave to get the poster to the town on the outside, which no one could do, because the Frostmaiden will wreck your shit. So I believe you're about halfway there, living on a prayer. But there's still more. There's still more information that we need. And most of the information is in a town that we can't access. So we'll put a pin on it for now. Finish the wine. Have ourselves a good night. And she is going to shoot back the rest of her wine like a shot, and is going to go to bed.
Josh just said he had something to say before bed, so I don't know if he was speaking to me personally or as Azurite, so I'm going to give him just a minute.
Well, he
He's run to the
He
bathroom.
said BRB to us.
So probably as Azurite. So we will give him 1 moment.
Jasper's still up on the roof. She's writing down in a journal she has.
Before going to bed, Ima's going to complete the thing.
The thing.
The thing.
Oh,
Takes
no.
you probably about an hour to get it to where you like it, where you feel comfortable wearing it. But when you by the time you're done, it looks nice. This could, potentially be worth 30 gold, maybe.
Cool. She only has to transfer 4 hours, so I mean, she likes the bed, but she kind of like sets it instead of lying down. She just kind of sets the bed up where she can like sit up.
Andy will also fall asleep while you are doing that. Are you wanting to be with me?
No.
We gotta be on the same camera now?
Yeah, for a second.
Ugh.
Oh no.
Before I go to bed, I am going to start stitch working a patch that is a mother bear and 4 cubs. And each of the 4 cubs have something about them that makes them unique. One of them will have a celestial star pattern. One of them will have more of like a red pattern, like dripping almost, like liquefied. The other 2 will have flowers, 3 that are each white as the snow themselves. And I will stay up as late as I need to, stitching each of these. And when I'm finished, I will slip it underneath Poppy's door and go to bed for the night.
That was so thought out. That's adorable.
God damn it, I didn't sign up to feel things.
So Poppy, when you awake,
We're making
you were the
Lizzie
first one
cry.
to wake up in the room, the first one to go to sleep. And you find this patch on the floor.
You make Poppy cry. I'm assuming I'm the first one up.
Yes.
Because I usually am. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna see that, burst into tears, and hurry down the stairs. Yep.
So,
Everybody
else
go sit in a corner and quietly cry.
Ima is
Where's my
looking...
fox?
Of course.
I feel like for everything's sake, I probably left him in the room when we were murdering innocents.
He is waiting on you in the room when you get back.
I feel like I get back real late.
He's hanging out with the kobolds.
Yeah, I get back.
We're also in your room.
Yep, they're chilling with the fox. They're all just vibing together.
I
Along with
yeah, who else?
What is Andy's?
Casper.
Casper,
Wait,
the fox and the
Castor?
kobolds.
Is it Casper or Castor? I thought it was Casper.
I don't remember.
I think it's Tur.
I think it's with a T as well.
It's gonna be Cass for now.
Yeah, so Cass, the kobolds, and the fox are all just vibing in the room.
I go and I leave Mooney there overnight, because Az and I probably have our own bedroom. However, I get back in real late as to try to not wake everybody, but mainly to try to avoid any more conversations about what had happened. She already feels like shit. She understood right when this all started that did not go to plan. So she's just trying to avoid it whilst going to sleep.
Danny, if it makes you feel better, it's not a real D&D session unless a plan goes to shit.
You're not wrong.
That was genuinely not how I thought that was gonna go. I was sitting here and I was honestly calculating it. I'm just like, there's no way that this will turn into a fight. If not, like, it won't make any casualties.
2 of you went unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, man, shit happens.
I once did the same thing with Nyx, except it didn't kill everybody, but it made everybody look at her poorly. I was like, fuck.
Oh, Poppy's not mad at you necessarily. She's just, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
I made Mom disappointed, guys.
I will say, I'm sporting a different look as well this morning.
What season is it this time, love?
She's going full summer on this one. So her hair is like a foresty green that just kind of comes down in kind of vine-like strands around her. She's swapped out the dress for like this very tight-fitting halter top and decently short skirt. It's like borderlining between like classy and I want to show off some leg. And it's in a bright it's like I'm doing more halfways, but it's like halfway between like a pastel pink and a Barbie pink. But
So millennial pink.
yes, 100%. With a black bow on her hair and a very mischievous kind of like how everybody else is like super ashamed of what they did last night. Oh,
we just lost our DM. Anarchy!
how like everybody
You heard
else
nothing.
is super ashamed of what they did. Ima had a wicked rest. And it's basically just like yesterday was fun. And if a visual aid helps you more, boom.
She's
Aww.
She's so
That
cute.
is
Horrible.
Summer Ima. She also figured that she should probably change the primary parts of her look, just in case anybody were to come looking for her for any reason.
Gee, I wonder what that reason could be.
It's nothing. And I just kind of come down. I see you guys having breakfast, all looking like shit. Because
Wait, is anybody else down here?
I
Or am I
will-
just okay?
I will have headed down.
Well, you find Poppy sitting in the corner of a booth,
I am sure that
painstakingly stitching the patch that you made her onto her cloak. And if you want to look closer, you can. If you don't, that's fine too.
I will take a peek closer. I will
Okay.
not share any words right now. Just I'm sure there's like a silent acknowledgement of what's going on.
Kind of tilt it so you can see. But next to it is a patch with frog sitting on top of a daisy. And then honeysuckle kind of like wrapped and crossed with a sword.
I'll give you a soft smile and a nod, and I'll order us both breakfast. And I'll remain silent for the rest of this time.
Ima just kind of walks over to the table. You guys look like a dog's dinner. What happened?
Well, I'm not really feeling myself today. it was a lot. It was a lot to deal with, honestly.
You saw nothing, Josh.
I covered it. Don't worry.
I'm blind.
I
It was a
forgot you
lot
were
to deal
sitting there.
with, but we're all right.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, I mean, we won. We got rid of the bad guys, right?
Of course, we won, but I guess I'm starting to ask myself at what cost.
This is when Jasper comes downstairs.
Ima kind
Oh,
of sits at the
it's an old-
table, and again, there's this like kind of smile. It's almost egotistical, to be honest. And she just kind of looks over at Azurite and goes, "You ever killed a man before?"
A man? No, I can't say that I have. Sure, I've been on plenty of hunts, but this is unlike
No.
anything.
I'm not talking about a deer. I'm not talking about a gazelle. I'm talking about something that walks, talks, and breathes just like you and I do.
No,
Never before?
this is the first time I've bloodied my hands.
It's rough the first time, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to get used to it.
No, you don't, but you do. If it happens enough.
I know. I made a bit of a pact when I was younger that I would do whatever it takes to free this land, free the people of the unending cold, but I'm not sure if I really came to terms with what that meant and what I'd have to do to get there.
Yeah, it's a look, this world sucks.
Yes. I agree with you.
And there are gonna be people out there that are gonna want to kill you. Either because you have something they want, maybe they're just fucking bored. And it's either gonna be them or it's gonna be you. And who knows? Maybe your name was next on that bounty list.
You're right, Armor. It was me or it was them. It hurts in a way that I never thought it would, really.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
And
you're not gonna forget that first one. I promise you.
It seems like you're rather familiar with this type of thing.
I've acquired a taste for it.
How do you forget their faces?
You don't.
I'm gonna hang my head a little bit and look down. I see.
But you learn to accept that death is a part of life. And if you're the cause of it, yeah, it sucks. And yeah, it sucks to watch people die in front of you. But there's really nothing natural that you can do about dying. The only thing that you have to come to terms with is that you brought it on a little quicker.
Thank you, both of you.
I'll tell you this. We have a pretty dang good track record as a crew. We could have killed a mammoth, we didn't.
It's been less than a week.
Oh yeah. And we had very many opportunities for murder. If that mammoth would have been aggressive, we would have all been dead.
He was aggressive.
But Poppy's good at talking. And Jasper...
Y'all just suck at not hitting things. I'm not even that good at talking.
You're pretty lucky for the people I've come along. Honestly, you all know what you're doing in your own aspects.
So do you.
Question just for DM state of mind: how much longer can everyone go tonight?
I don't work tomorrow.
Me neither.
So it's really up to everybody else.
I'm still good.
We would still be at work right now, so we're fine. But Danny,
you hanging in there, Danny?
I have tomorrow off. I just got shit that I want to get done eventually.
Give us a time.
Yeah,
give us time.
Another like
how many hours?
minutes,
Give us
half hour.
One.
Okay.
Sure.
1:30.
oh, I think she said another half hour.
I said like half hour. Because I live with my grandparents, and I've been informed that I can get very loud.
I can see that.
I got a vent from my bedroom to one of theirs. So they
direct sound
they can
connection.
hear me.
So 1240 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For you
Okay.
guys.
Yeah. I think.
And now we level up.
And then we level up.
Ima's last little bit of
That gives
little
me so
role
much
play is she's gonna kind of look at everybody and be like, "I'm actually growing attached to you guys," which is a very, very scary thing.
It's only been about a day and a half for me, and I have to say the same.
She's gonna get up from her desk or from her seat. She's gonna kind of walk behind Poppy, place a hand on her shoulder, and then is going to very slowly drape something around her neck and kind of clasp it at the back.
I'm gonna look at it.
You're
gonna make me cry again.
It is a necklace.
It's Mother's Day in the D&D world.
It is a necklace made out of made using 3 of the gems that I may or may not have pilfered from the people we destroyed.
For the second time that morning, so I'm assuming within like 15 minutes, Poppy's gonna start crying. And you don't even get to roll to escape this. You get a bear hug.
She just kind of hugs you and she goes, please just remember this when we learn about each other. Please. And she's easy. Yeah. And I think she's just gonna go for like a bit of a walk, not long, not a long brooding walk, but maybe one to just kind of get some fresh air, maybe like 5-10 minutes and then come back.
So you step outside and begin kind of wandering through the streets of Goodmead. There aren't many people out and about right now. There's not a whole lot going on in the town. But about 5 minutes into your walk, you are kind of getting closer to like the forestry of the area. And you hear the sound of someone running and rapidly approaching you. Not like you necessarily, but they are running in your direction.
Can I see them approaching me?
A roll a perception check.
Sure. Perception's not great, but we're gonna do it anyway. That's a 4.
You can kind of make out a figure in, cold weather clothing, heavily wrapped up, making his way through the woods, running as fast as he can through the snow. Slung over his back are like a couple of animal traps, one of which appears to have a panicked fox in it. But it's just a human man running, sprinting through.
Does he seem like he's coming towards me or just coming into town?
No, he is just running. It looks like he's almost running from something more than running towards you.
Oh, would I be allowed a separate perception check if I were to look behind him?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it. Waka waka. 11.
You do not see anything chasing him, no. He's about 20, 30 feet out of the wood line now, and there doesn't appear to be anything going on behind him.
I'm just gonna call out, what's going on? What's going on?
He'll get about 20 feet from you and kind of almost collapse in on himself. He's heavily panting, having a hard time catching his breath. I was out in the woods, and there are 5 dead bodies out there.
Oh.
There's 4 dead bodies in the woods?
5. They look like militia, but their skulls and chests are all caved in.
We didn't do that.
Oh, shit.
I came running back to the town as soon as I could.
Okay, yeah, you're good, buddy. You're alive. It's gonna take a moment.
Oh shit.
Catch your breath. Can I insight check this guy? Because I don't know how he escaped something that killed 5 militia. Why do I always do the checks I'm not good at? Yeah, that's
Go get Mom. Mom's good at those.
That's a 9.
You can tell that he is telling you the truth. But the level of fear isn't quite adding up, if that makes any sense. Like, he came across their bodies and fled for his life. He didn't see what killed them or hurt, he didn't hear anything. He just found their dead bodies and immediately took off running. But he is telling you the truth.
Oh.
Okay, come with me. Keep everything you saw in your head, as much detail as possible. I'm gonna take you to people who are smarter than me.
Alright.
Help!
And I'm gonna immediately
Mom,
take
help
him
me.
back to the tavern.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, okay, everybody, put on your best I'm not feeling any emotions faces. We have some shit to go through.
Oh, it never ends.
Buddy, everything, detail.
Well, he'll have gathered himself for a moment. My name's Fef.
Fef.
How do you spell that? I'm sorry.
F-E-F.
Fef.
Hello.
I'm a trapper. I just catch wild game, and I was going out a bit deep to gather all my traps up again, and there were five bodies of our militia.
And you said skulls and chests caved in.
Yeah, there's something huge caved in. I have no idea what, but there was blood everywhere, and they weren't. They weren't okay, and you can see this man is very, very rattled by what he has seen. He's kind of starting to break down from the shock of it all.
You're a trapper. You know beasts. Did you see any tracks?
He'll think back for a moment. Large ones, but I don't know what made them.
Direction.
He will point in the direction that they were leading, and you kind of get like a northern sense.
Can you show us the tracks?
I'd have to show you the bodies.
That's fine.
For you, maybe. And he will remember that there's no fucking alcohol on this table, and kind of take a moment, and he'll head back out the door to lead you all back to the bodies.
I have one more question. Did you see anything else?
I just kind of started running, honestly.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah.
How were the bodies when you found them? Were they in a pile? Were they spread out?
It was like they were sitting around a campfire and something beat the fuck out of them.
That is going to be a 19.
He seems to be just a man in shock at the moment. Everything he's saying is truthful. He doesn't have any ill intent behind them. Just very much not what he was expecting to see when he went and gathered animals.
Okay. Put my hand on his shoulder and be like, all right, take a deep breath. Just lead us there. And once we get close enough, you can point us in the right direction and then head home and make yourself a cup of tea.
So he'll lead you guys about 30 to 45 minutes deep into the woods. And once you get to a certain part where you can start to see a clearing out in front of you, he will simply point and without a word begin making his way back into the town of Goodmead. As you all continue forward, you discover the remains of 5 militia members who look like they were clubbed to death. The new fallen snow has began to kind of fall on them and slightly obscure their bodies, but they are very much still fresh.
Lootable is what you're saying.
If you want to.
I would like to look for the tracks.
Yeah, I'm as going to disguise this as trying to identify them, but also if she happens to find dead people don't need things.
I'm gonna make a perception check if I can.
Okay. Those looking for footprints make a survival or nature check.
Okay, a nature check.
Yeah.
Nature or survival?
Nature.
Is whatever caused this a fae?
No, they are not.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Fuck. It was on a 19 and then it rolled over.
11.
8.
Okay. Okay. Poppy, you discover the tracks of a large giant.
Oh, for
Behind-
fuck's sake.
Yeah.
She says that out loud, by the way.
I also imagine you are looting the bodies at this point. You don't find anything really super fancy. Most of them just had short swords equipped, and like a hand crossbows. But you do find almost like a mission statement or their letter for why they were out here. These people were going to try to get the mead that the town had lost.
Okay. Does it have a location that they were going to, or are they just searching?
There is a rough cave system kind of mapped out for them. They were about half the way there when they were killed.
And any money?
They did not have any money on them.
Cool. Any rations?
They did each have 2 days worth of rations on them.
Cool. Swiping those. Dead people don't eat. So,
What if they're raised from the dead and then they need sustenance to lose those exhaustion points?
anybody here got a spell to raise the dead?
Nah, man, we level 3.
Cool. So, here's the thing. If we want to find out where that meat's been taken, I got good news and bad news. Good news, I got a place they might be going. And I got the place mapped out for us. Bad news, we can expect more of this.
Yeah, it was a giant.
Ah, shit.
Hmm.
Hey,
Where's she
Poppy,
going?
I had a question
Yeah.
I meant to ask you last night before you just kind of, like, decide to
Uh-huh.
pop off and go
Yep.
to
Mm-hmm.
bed. Swords. You use swords?
I can. I know
Are
how.
you- Big ol' icy sword.
Oh, Jesus.
Happy Mother's
Thanks.
Day.
I don't. I'm like.
She doesn't know what to do.
So I'm more of a whipper than like a big burly stabber. I mean, if it was a smaller
Mhm.
sword, then like maybe.
Yeah, this is like. How tall is Emma?
Ima is like 5'1".
I'm gonna like stand it up next to you. Like, yeah, this is a little.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
So I tried wielding it last night, like as we were going to like look for you, and like
Mhm.
probably really close to gave Andy a haircut. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and it's a lot from me when I say this is a bad idea.
For safety reasons, I'm just gonna.
Fair enough, 100%.
Mhm.
Also, I think that thing does like cold damage, so
Oh.
ain't that kind of neat?
Yeah.
I kind of look over at Azurite. It's like, weren't you getting all frosty when he was stabbing you a bunch?
It was rather cold, yes. So every time he touched me, it felt like I was suffering from frostbite.
Yeah. So like, wicked. Anyway, got some rations if we get hungry. What do we think about this? We think we can take a giant?
I think we need to try to help these people if we can. And I'm gonna go ahead and cast Pass Without a Trace. How about we follow?
I want you all to remember that we got our asses handed to us by a frosty boy.
I'm also
and
gonna
a traitor.
as I see you like doing the somatics for Pass Without Trace, I'm just gonna kind of lower your hand. Yes, we're all gonna learn something from last night, which means we don't go barreling in guns blazing immediately.
You also can read on the map that is still clutched in your hands. It is going to be about another 4 hours until you make it to this cave.
Oh, yeah. Dude, if you're gonna do that, you gotta do it way closer, man. It's just
Alright.
like
You just give me the go ahead and I'll use it. But
100%. The other thing is, not everything in this world does only what it says it does. Right? So you guys looked at me all weird when I banged a bunch of glass against the table in a burlap sack. Oddly enough, I get it, that was weird. But crushed
I didn't
glass,
look at you weird. I just wanted to see what the embroidery was.
fair enough. Crushed glass can blind people. It can help make a getaway because people are not going to want to step on glass. A bunch of normal things in this world can be weaponized or can be used as distractions.
I'm gonna start walking away.
I'm just saying we can spend minimal amount of gold to not die.
Bobby, you begin following these footsteps, like leaving the rest of them behind. You're like, yeah, I'm just gone.
Yeah, I got it. I learned this lesson.
You can see the footprints very visibly. It has not been that long since they were caused.
Annie, it looks so cool when your camera goes out of focus because you've got like your lights.
It doesn't like that it's dark in here.
Well, you've got your lights, and then you've got the lights on your headphones, and it just looks really cool.
spooky.
Are Mooney and the kobolds with you all right now?
I think I left the kobolds back at the inn, with instructions to not fuck shit up.
Okay.
I left them with some food. I probably left them with a notebook for them to scribble in. And I let the innkeeper know that they were there, and then if he hears any weird noises, it was probably them, and just to make sure that they didn't set anything on fire.
However, Mooney is with me.
Okay.
I feel like Jasper would be following Poppy at this moment, and not Jasper, but Azrael would be following Poppy at this moment, and not Jasper. Solemnly, like, there is definitely a look of
Jasper's not the one leading this right now, so that's valid.
Yeah.
Jasper's in the back.
So, Bobby, you were at the head of this. You have a high passive perception.
I do.
About 15. You've been traveling for about 30 minutes since your last stop and speak to everyone. You hear something kind of rustling in the bushes ahead of you, and you can just make out the face of a Twinga kind of peeking through the leaves and watching you all.
I'm gonna kneel down. Be like, hey there, little guy.
He will chitter back to you in response, and then you see his eyes focus on something behind you, and he is reaching for Mooney.
Oh.
Jasper, do you let Mooney go?
Yeah.
Mooney will bolt towards this Twinga like they are best homies.
Oh.
They kind of wrap up in each other, and you watch as the Twinga fully saddles Mooney and begins to kind of ride him in circles.
Well, that is the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen.
That's incredibly adorable.
After a few moments, the Twinga will kind of hop off and cup little Mooney's face in his itty-bitty hands, and he'll press a kiss to his forehead, and then he will look up at you, Jasper, and reach out a charm.
Reach out a what, sorry?
A charm.
Charm.
I go to take it?
Okay. You receive a charm of biting cold. Let me know if it's on D&D Beyond. If not, I can tell you about it.
It is not. What about just... Yeah, it's not on here.
Okay, so it
Custom item.
It has 3 charges. As a bonus action, you can expend one of the charmed charges, and for a minute, you get an extra d6 of cold damage with your melee or ranged weapon attack.
So basically just you can deal an extra d6 cold.
Yes, of cold damage.
And that, I take it that is if the attack hits.
Yes.
Okay.
But it lasts for a minute, so most combats.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
And he will disappear back into the bushes that he was hiding in.
Bye.
Mooney seems a little happier. He's in a chipper mood now. He'll climb back up on. Is he following beside you, or like do you have him on your shoulder?
No, he's following beside me.
Okay, he'll fall
He's
back
got
in
his
line.
little booties on. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
Still keeping an eye out.
So you all continue. At this point, it is getting later into the afternoon. The sun is kind of already starting to dip below the sky. The lighting is getting from dim to kind of almost darker. And after another hour of 2 hours of traveling, you can see Poppy ahead of you because you're the first in line. The trail kind of comes to an end at a rocky hillside. Set into the hill are 3 caves. The center cave has an 8-foot-high passage that is completely rock, is moderately blocked by quite a few fallen logs. And the northeast cave has a big yawning mouth and flickers light from inside of it. The tracks that you've been following lead into this one with the light coming out of it. The other cave, it almost looks like the cave entrance is made out of the large tusks of a long dead mammoth.
I was gonna mutter under my breath, these giants need to start treating mammoths better. I'm gonna wait for Kira to get back before we decide to do anything. But I'm just gonna like put my hand up to halt everybody and kind of motion towards the bullshit that is going on in front of us.
I will go ahead and cast Pass Without a Trace.
No one's here to stop him now.
Well, if he wasn't going to, I was. Now, Josh, I need Az to roll a perception check.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
I didn't know if that was pertaining to what was actually going on.
No, that was for a role play thing.
Yeah, I'll DM you.
Does not pertain to the imminent story.
Welcome back.
But a thing between siblings.
We found the
Of course,
caves.
of course.
Cool.
One of them has light coming out of it. That's where the tracks are going. One of them is in the middle and it's like 8 feet high and it's partially blocked off with logs. And then the other one seems to be, the entrance seems to be made out of like long dead mammoth tusks. And I've like put a hand up to halt everybody. And Az has cast Pass Without a Trace because there was nobody here to stop him.
Fair. Yeah, Ima finds herself halted by Poppy. She was pretty much, like full dissociating, the entire time. It kind of looks like you guys had your emotional breakdown last night. Ima's having a very silent one currently. And she's just like, huh?
I hate this fucking camera.
Okay, oh,
Keeps
we're here.
blurring.
Okay. Three caves. Tracks going to one. The other 2 are blocked off. I mean, I'm not strong enough to move those logs or those tusks. So we just kind of have our route picked out for us.
The entrance is like made out of the tusks, so it's
Yeah.
almost like
It's not blocked off, it's made
Yeah.
out of.
Oh, okay.
And you could still get through the one with the logs. It would just be like an acrobatics check, maybe. There's enough room to wiggle through. It's just kind of partially blocking it.
And these two entrances don't have light.
Right.
Correct.
So that would help us.
It would. Yeah.
I mean, logs isn't a dead thing. So I feel like that's less foreboding. But I want to get the group's opinion on this one.
I'll let you two make the decision for now. Yeah.
So what's up? Was anybody got a vote?
Well, it appears that the tracks are going through the one. Yeah, the one with the light.
True.
It'd probably be the best call to follow the tracks, I would assume.
I would say so as well. Yeah, probably.
So do we want to go ahead and end the session here, Danny? Or do you want to go into the cave?
It wouldn't be a bad spot.
We could start back up next time with, just where we left off in front of it.
Yeah, that seems like a good little end spot.
Okay.
It's better than the cliffhanger of, oh, cart's on fire, roll initiative. That's where we're ending.
I was so stressed for days.
Oh my god.
I kept thinking about it. I went and complained to one of my D&D buddies at work. I was like, you won't believe the bullshit that just happened.
The worst cliffhanger that in my main campaign was that part of Nyx's backstory was that she had lost her memories due to modify memory, and it had ended with her gaining them back, and they were not good memories. And then we had no session for 3 weeks.
We had a character fall off a cliff, and then ended the session there before calculating damage.
They pulled a Keyleth.
No, they didn't jump. They were pushed.
I have a plan for a really fucked up cliffhanger.
Oh no.
What for one of my games?
I'm sorry. No, okay. The fucked up cliffhanger that you gave us, though. Oh yeah, you hear the alarm bell sound, and we're gonna stop there.
Yes, of course.
We need
I forgot.
to continue that.
Sirens.
We do. We really, really need to continue that. I miss Ronnie. I miss my chaotic little monk.
I get
I
to
will see
play.
your character tomorrow.
I get to play other Nyx.
I will say that this is gonna be probably as good as that. So basically, I have my. They're trying to figure out my group how to planar travel, because what they need is an artifact that can only be found in a different plane.
Right.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give them limited, chaotic planar travel.
Oh no.
Because I'm like, now that I've introduced my group to D&D, now I'm going to introduce them to the planes.
Oh no.
So, I'm like, we're going to go and we're going to go into different planes, but it's, never really the one that they want to go to until I've finished taking them on a tour through all of D&D. And one of them is obviously the elemental plane of water, which...
Okay, hold up. Have y'all seen the new Doctor Strange movie?
Yeah, this is what it's reminding me of.
No.
Yes. Okay, well, y'all know what I'm thinking of.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
So basically, the person who's doing this has never seen that movie.
Even if you've seen the trailer, you get the gist of it.
Which is funny, because my mom has created a Kingdom Hearts D&D game, and she has never played Kingdom Hearts.
I love that.
So yeah, I'm basically going to have them... They're currently going to the Strixhaven School for Mages.
Oh.
So I'm taking them through that. And then at the end, they're going to basically... They know 2 students who are water genasi, and their first way to be able to travel is going to be the elemental plane of water, which isn't a giant ocean. It's pure water. So my whole thing is going to be, okay,
You
we'll
gotta
go through
get
the
ready to die.
you all go through the planar gate, and you all start drowning.
Instantly.
And that's where we're going to end it from here.
Yes.
And that's gonna be my last sentence to them.
You
Is
better
you all
hope
start
you can
drowning.
hold your breath. What should we expect with our cliffhanger? How many sessions do we think it'll be?
I wanted to make it a 4-parter. What did I put you guys at last time? 8 or 9?
You originally it was 8.
Was
Let
it
me
8
look
or
at
7?
Ronnie's sheet. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, it was 7 or 8, and
We
then
can
you had
figure this
said
out.
afterwards level up to 12 for
Yes.
when we begin again. Then you said that you might also have part of it be when we are max level.
Yes.
Yeah. We were 7 or 8. I don't remember because I didn't make a copy.
Because I think that you guys were 8, because I wanted to do 8, 12, 16, 20.
Okay.
So yeah, the adventure is going to end with you guys as maxed level characters.
Woo.
Because not enough D&D players get to play level 20 characters.
I've never.
Same.
I never have.
So I'm like, yes, give them this, give them the power, see what they do. But also it means, level 20 adventure.
What's your idea
Y'all are gonna have a
for
level 20 Ronnie with a 10 charisma.
what's your idea for the cause of the level ups? Or is it just time passes?
It's milestone. Obviously, a lot of things are going to occur. So, it's going to be a combination of combat, exploration, dungeon crawl.
I'm gonna DM you, Lizzie.
Okay.
All of that fun stuff. So the cause is going to be, life experience. You guys did a pretty big thing in crossing both the ocean and the desert.
We fought a Hydra.
You fought a Hydra.
And whatever the other
fucked.
thing you threw at us was.
Oh,
What the fuck was that?
that was it's a combination of a dragon and a beholder.
Yep.
Yes.
There you go.
Dragon and beholder. What are you called again?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called. It had a name.
It did have a name. They keep trying to say it's a beholder dragon. It's not.
Behagen.
It's a dragon.
Behagen.
Let's see if I still have I don't. It's in Fizzbands, and I remember it being really, really cool and wanting to sick it on a party at one point and being like, I don't really have a way to do this. And then I created kind of a pseudo-draconic adventure in this Valentine's Day one-shot. Which is why I'm glad that you guys did the exploring you did in the beginning, because that kind of gave you the background to this area. And oh my god, the shit with Nyx and Tratat and all of the fucking interactions that happened with her. I was just like, I can't wait for this shit to happen. And Danny, at the end when you were like, I still have like things to do, I'm like, I know you do. Let's do them together.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I think it was like the last thing that we'd heard of Nyx was that the voice in her head had said, like, you can go home, I got this now. You've done enough.
Yeah.
Even though you caused this. She didn't say that part. But she knew.
Yeah, even though you not only created the pile of shit, but also stepped in it.
Annie, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It's because Danica's oblivious, so the characters do what I think.
Okay. But you make plot happen.
However, this
happen.
Nyx is a lot different. So we'll see how that goes.
It is. It's basic. You're going to be basically meeting what you guys think is.
Oh, I gotta play that off somehow.
Like a normal, this is Nyx, but.
We knew
Are we sure? Idrich.
Drake.
Drake.
So it's
Hybrid. It's like a mandrake.
Yeah, it's like a mandrake, except it has a bunch of little tentacle eyes, and they all shoot laser beams. It's kind of like if Dr. Evil made a dragon.
No.
I mean, it is.
No.
Yes, I like this thing. This thing is scary, and this thing is a dragon. We'll put them together, and it'll shoot freaking laser beams.
I love it.
I don't.
We don't have our schedules yet for the next 2 weeks. We were off today, and that was the day that we were supposed to get them. So I think I'm off next Friday. If that doesn't, like, I'm supposed to be. I don't know if Josh is off that same day.
See,
yet.
okay, we just had a print associate quit. So I don't know what my schedule is.
So I'll post our schedules tomorrow when we get them. It'll be like tomorrow night like
3 a.m. tomorrow.
it'll be probably around 3 a.m. tomorrow. So Saturday when I post it. But I'll get it as soon as I can, and we can hopefully plan on next time.
Here's good with bots.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't a yes or no question.
What?
What was
Who
the
here is good with bots?
Oh, sorry.
None
All
of
I
us.
heard was
Not
like,
it.
"Are you good with bots?"
Yeah.
Josh, I know for a fact that there is a Discord bot that when you put in a time, it will appear to everyone as their time zone.
Oh.
I can look into this.
Because on the Spice Rat and Pinky Plays server that I'm on, they try to do like community lobbies for Among Us and Town of Salem. So they do that, and they're like, if you see the time, it's in your time zone.